Welcome back to the third official Superstream. Happy to see y'all. Hopefully y'all happy to see me. Yeah. Let's get it. Today's a special day.
Don't forget me. Can't never forget
The
me.
chat, right? All right. Hold on.
You're right.
Nothing but real ones around. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. LTE Capone is in the building.
Yo.
All right. Hold on. Waiting to see y'all. Yes, we're getting Cardi B on. Shout out to Sendo. So, Rosie, you know, today's a special day. It's the third official Superstream on the channel. And we got one the day after Christmas.
Yes.
So we got two super streams in less than 2 weeks. But today, we got the first super stream. And we about to take a walk. Now, it's a special day because it's Mommy birthday.
Shout out to moms.
It's Mommy birthday. And yes, we figured out how to put a poll in the chat. We figured out how to put polls up in the chat. They was getting on us earlier about it. Right? So, first thing I want to say is, we got a special guest like usual. And our guest will be singing happy birthday with us to our mom.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Tell the bullshitters, tell Cash I said he could eat beef.
Bullshitters can eat beef.
I don't even know who that is.
Right? Okay, we got the polls up now. Yes. So, all the super chats today is going to Mama Dukes. We already told her. We said everything from the super chat today is going to go to you. So, thank you in advance for all your super chats. We're going to try to read all your questions when our guests get here. And know they going to Mom. So, we'll say thank you for her. Now, I'm going to stay away from the hoop today.
Nowhere, like, when the guests get here.
Should I walk around?
Yeah, like over here. Over here.
You guys haven't known I've been dunked on two streams straight.
And stay like clear.
I feel like we should put something there to block it off.
That's not no.
I feel like we should put something there to block it off.
Go check. Go ahead, check.
Let me check.
All right. Happy birthday, Mama Froze. Hit that like. Shout out to AK, man. Shout out to all the mods. We in here. Hey, does my chat tell me? Does my shirt look tight today?
I think you're good.
Right size?
Right size. First super stream, way too tight.
Yeah.
Second super stream, way too loose. Third super stream,
we good?
He got it right.
All right.
He got it right.
We good.
All right, so first off, everybody share the stream. Like I told y'all before the stream start, if you screen recording, that's cool. Post it up on Twitter. Let them know where you're watching this content at. You know, we have a lot of new viewers when we start the stream, so everybody's not our everydays. Hit the like button on your way in, right? Shout out to GLS 5031. Happy B-Day, Mom Dukes. Right? Your shirt tough, gang. They digging it. He just fit.
Yeah. That's all.
You're good. Were you concerned about that today?
I was.
You got your chain glistening, looking sharp. You trying to impress somebody?
It's our third stream.
You didn't tell me you were bringing the jewelry out.
You got one.
I would have put it on if I knew you would have been trying to shimmer on the stream. They said the tag's still on the shirt.
Look, we popping tags, fellas.
Look, that's how you know he just got caught. He bought this outfit today, y'all.
I wasn't hiding that.
He got the tag on his shirt
I
still.
wasn't hiding that.
LTE Capone better mention Froze in the song next time or he got to walk with the chat. Jersey free to wave.
Oh, shit.
He just walking in. Hey, listen. Don't say the John if you ain't saying it twice. And if you don't have it done, you ain't saying it right.
Put that ball on.
Hey, first off,
bro.
What's going on?
First off, did y'all peep John just walking?
Yeah.
He wasn't waiting for nothing.
Yeah, well, I feel like the camera don't see me yet.
Oh, you late. It's delayed. You'll see. We're a little delayed. So we here with John. It's a movie.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Appreciate you pulling up,
That's
John.
the takeover.
Bucket hat, John.
You know what I mean? Featuring Froze. With my co-host.
Yeah. Oh, he taking over.
Yeah, my co-host.
He taking over.
World, Rosenberg Raw, World.
Yeah. Welcome to the John Don Superstream.
Yeah.
Welcome to the John Bullpen activity.
The Don Zone.
Now, hard. Well, it's the Don Zone. You know what? I'll tell you what, John. You seem like you're comfortable.
Yeah.
You just walked in the Superstream. You didn't knock, right?
Yeah.
And it seems like you're comfortable. Happy B-Day. It's my mama's birthday today.
Happy birthday, Mama Love.
Mama froze.
Mama froze.
At some point, we got to sing a little happy birthday for you out here.
Oh, yeah.
Just happy birthday for right?
Can't wait.
Now, John just hijacked the stream. Now, how much you know?
You ain't
John?
get a cue and not like he had directions.
Come on, man.
Has he been here before?
I don't know what niggas think, man. I got
Yeah.
everywhere.
Has he been here before?
Everything.
Has he been here before? Now, let's get started, John. I want to get right to it. You got a big battle this weekend. A big battle.
Yes.
And
Big event.
Big event.
Big event.
Where can they get the pay-per-view at?
rapgrid.com/drop your location. You go to rapgrid.com. They got it up there, plastic.
Go grab your stream.
Please do
If
that.
you haven't gotten it yet, it's going to be a movie this
Please
weekend.
do that. Please do that.
Now, I gotta be honest. You know, there's a notion around the culture that you are the heavy underdog going into Saturday's battle. Do you feel that?
I mean,
Not that you agree with it, but do you
I
feel
see
the
why people
consensus?
saying- Yeah, I see what people are saying. It's the climate of the culture right now. It's fair, you know what I mean? Like for what they trying to say, but it's wrong.
Right.
It's dumb. Like you know what I'm saying? I get it. but
Okay.
It's dumb. We're gonna see, man.
Now, do you feel like it's a lot of the new fans? Because I feel like when you go over the landscape of your career, would you say you came from the best PG class?
For sure.
Right?
For sure. I think that's undeniable.
Undeniable. I agree with you. I got a question about our PG class because Froze happened to be in the PG class. Well, I might be the best out the class, but that's a whole nother story.
Big Mike. Big Mike.
Do you feel like people aren't acknowledging the history that comes with John? Because if you'll say you came from the best PG class, you were the first to become a superstar out of that class. Summer Madness 1, was it? 2 versus
Hitman. Yeah.
the doorbell.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, that for you?
I got company.
Hold up. Oh, I didn't say you could bring any guests, John. Who the hell does John think he is?
I got company.
Oh, it's living la vida, Loso. Let's go, boy. What's going on? Bro, John.
You brought company? Nigga, the ski match?
Yeah. It's not a
All right, hold on.
It's not a game. And we know it's illegal out here. We don't give a fuck.
All right.
Ski match is illegal out here?
Hold on. Can we get Loso a seat?
Something like that. Yeah.
JoJo's, the John's bringing company. He's comfy right now. He's bringing company. Bullpen's in the building. Big bullpen shit. Well,
John, you want the footrest to put your feet up? I mean,
you good? You
Make
good?
yourself
Do you want an ottoman for you to put your feet up?
I'm going to take a nap in a second.
Okay. All right. We got the bullpen in the building. We already know they got business this Saturday in Philadelphia. Now, I'm going to get to you, Loso. I got a couple questions for you, too. But right now, we're talking to John. Now, again, so you're the heavy underdog, but you don't feel like you should be.
Nah, it
Why?
makes sense.
Well, explain it to me.
How? What could you see? Only thing you go off of easy is what? Like the Hitman battle? You know what I mean?
Which was probably one of the biggest battles of the year, right?
Yeah, for sure. But nigga, if I battle Hitman this year, it's gonna be one of the biggest.
Hitman
battles
was one of
the
your
year.
biggest battles too, right?
Sure.
Okay,
I'll
fair.
be the only nigga in here with a bucket hat. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bucket hat bros in the building.
That's the only nigga here with a bucket hat.
It's lit.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but even me and Hitman was still a bigger battle than
Yeah.
Easy and Hitman. You know what I'm saying?
You said Easy and Hitman. John and Hitman was Summer Madness 2 was a bigger battle than the Chrome battle versus Easy and Hitman.
For sure, me and Hitman meant more to the culture. Like the Easy and Hitman battle just mean a lot to Easy. You know what I'm saying? Me and Hitman mean something to the culture.
I was ready to say something to convince me, but there you go. That's fire.
It means way more. I mean, it's obvious. I don't feel like Easy had a battle that actually meant something for the culture, to be honest with you. Have they been entertaining? Yes. You know what I mean?
I think him and Geechee might fit the mold a little bit more towards for the culture. Now, that was still big for Easy, but he had already battled Hitman at that time.
Right, but what did that do for the culture? Geechee third, poured some light, but that light, it didn't stay on battle rap. The light that we got, they covered the story. They covered the Remy and, you know what I'm saying? Like when the media talked about Easy and Geechee, it wasn't about the battles. When you got the outside, when they said the outside world was tuning the battle rap off that battle, they was talking about the drama based around.
Right.
It wasn't so.
Tasha K covering it and all that.
Specific battle, I don't feel like it moved the culture. Again, you know what I mean? That's my opinion. That's my opinion. But
Kev J, real quick. John, gotta get to these super chats. If your friends won't give subs, Kev J will. Shout out to Kev J.
Kev J.
All right, hold on. Eric Matos, Bullpen in the building.
That was Loso cousin.
Kev J gifted 10 memberships. Shout out to all 10 of the new members. Ray is real. John and Don in the building. Happy birthday, Mama Froze. Salute to the whole zone. This is a goodie. I want to make sure I got all of them. Oh, I got another one. Hold on. Happy birthday, Mama Ish Smith 219. I appreciate that, Ish Smith 219. Now, I think right now, wherever you guys would have battled, maybe a la somewhere with the Bullpen, the underdog favorite to win would be the same. Do you feel, just because the climate of the culture right now, I as a battler believe that the chances of you winning are way higher than the culture is giving you credit for, because I know what you've been through. I know what your career consists of, and I know how much of a pro you are. One thing I always say about John is he figures out a way to win. He can figure out a way to win. Now, is it in Philly change anything?
I think it's gonna hurt more.
Right?
Him.
Why?
I think him, because this is the one place he really not supposed to lose. I just feel like, I think it'd be more of a statement me beating him in Philly than me beating him anywhere else.
Do you think so? You think that adds like more? We frozen on the screen too, Mir. Do you think that adds more juice to it? Like if I beat you in Philly, it's more like you said. It's just more if I beat you in Houston per se.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's why I was more excited to do it in Philly. That's why it was more like I would rather battle him in Philly than anywhere else. If I had the option to battle Easy anywhere in the fucking world, I would have chose Philly. Hold
on 1 second, John. Come on, Mir. All right, I just need you to full screen it, Mir. That's all. Yeah, no, my setup legit.
Kind of like undisputed.
Yeah, my shit real. my shit legit. Hold on, y'all. We trying to get the screen right so we can read the comments. Turn the volume up. Speak up, John. Speak a little louder, John.
Yo.
All right. Why put 25,000 on the ground? So what was that about? What made you sign up for that?
I wanted to put 50 on the floor. Remember, it was supposed to be on Bullpen for 50. I said that at the beginning.
You hit a scratch off?
Nah, man. Listen, you know what I mean?
So explain the thought process behind betting, because all right, I see you put it. Andy Perez, happy birthday, Mama Froze. Thank you. Love is love, y'all.
John and Don in the building. Happy birthday, Mama Froze. Salute to the whole zone. This a goodie.
You're battling in Philly on his league. 25K on the ground. How were the judges even picked? Explain that process.
We gonna decide the judges.
Oh, the judges aren't picked yet.
Nah, not yet.
Wow.
Not yet.
Are you comfortable with that? Is that something you thought?
Yeah, I mean, because I'm not going to settle on any judges that I'm not comfortable with.
So you want to be in the building? You want to be out? He cool. Yeah. He cool. Nah, I ain't with that. Yeah. Now, how many judges is it?
I would rather 5.
5. So
why not 3?
Because it's too small of an opinion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's too small. Like 5 is more say it's more convincing.
Okay.
Versus 5, you need at least 3 people to vote for you. 3 judges, you only need 2.
Would you consider 4 in a fan vote?
Good question, bro.
I mean, we know how the fan shit go, bro.
Right?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you're not playing with
I can't really. Like,
I actually thought about it.
It can be motherfuckers that don't even watch the battle that'll end up voting. You know what I mean?
Right.
We see shit like that all the time. We see niggas online recapping battles that they didn't even see. You
right.
know what I mean?
For
so
sure.
It's like
100%.
I'm not, all the way cool with the fan vote, but
I'm just confident, man. I'm confident in the point where, I don't really care who judging, man. I just need to know that they know battle rap and know what they, you know what I mean, listening for, listening to, and shit like that. And I'm confident that it ain't gonna be a lot of people that's gonna say that I lost, man.
Now, to go into a Philadelphia-based building battling somebody who's from Philly, do stuff like home crowd reactions in a judge battle, do you worry about anything like that?
I mean, I'm used to it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like I done battled in plenty times where I'm not really used to getting the most reaction anyway.
Right.
So it's like reaction. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I feel like with Philly though, because I'm familiar enough with the Philly crowd. Because again, before I started battling, this is what I was watching. We know how Philly took over YouTube, really got it popping with the battle rap. This is what I was watching, so I'm really tuned in more than niggas think. But I'm confident Philly gonna fuck with me. Bars is bars.
When we here, the zone, we family. You hungry?
Niggas hungry? Y'all hungry? Some food?
Okay.
Let's get
Pro zone feeding niggas.
Let's get the
You know what I'm saying?
bullpen some food.
Feeding niggas, man.
Let's get the bullpen some
Feed the
food.
bulls, bro.
Look, we got a pizza. We got a pizza.
Fuck pizza like that, bro.
All right. Now, let me ask you this, John.
Hold on. We got some Migos to wash you down.
We got some
Now it's a fucking party. Now it's a fucking party.
We got some Casamigos.
Now it's a party.
All right, let me get some cups. Let's get right, y'all. Let's get right. Who's the A side in this battle? So everybody talking about A side, B side. Well, who's the A side in this battle, John?
You know, it's crazy. That's been a conversation ever since I did that interview, and I was talking about it. Here's the thing. If you want to get down to this conversation,
Holy water on camera? Yes, sir.
what are we basing the A side on? Right?
Oh, you want a pizza?
You a boxing fan, right? So
Right.
in boxing matches, how does it go with the A side and the B side?
Well,
Ain't it usually the most decorated?
I don't know.
Is it the most decorated?
Not in every sense, because, for example, all right, I told Cola this yesterday. We did a show, and I said, if Manny Pacquiao came back right now and he fought T-Bud, he wouldn't be the A side. He's way more decorated than T-Bud. He has way more, his better career than T-Bud at this point, right? So, I mean, he technically would be the B side.
What about Haney and Javante right now?
At 140, at 140 is Haney.
Bro, hold on.
Even though Javante sell more tickets.
Hold on. I was with you on your argument, right?
All right, talk to me.
Manny Pacquiao is not about to be the B side
To Terrence Crawford?
I'm gonna tell you why. Manny Pacquiao, for one, is the way more famous than Terrence Bud Crawford. It's when it comes to boxing all around. He won't.
Kev J spending today. Let's shout Kev J out.
Shout out Kev J. Appreciate you. Gifted 5 memberships. Shout out to everybody who got a new membership. Your first one is free. Your second one is
You're
not.
not done.
I'm listening to you, John. I'm listening to you. Help me spew that rhetoric you're spewing. I want to hear it.
Nah, I'm trying to
The
think.
gift of 10 more.
All right, Kev J's gifted 50 fucking people memberships. He's on a rampage. Shout out
Shout
to
out
Kev.
to Kev J.
Love is love.
But you got to tell me, you got to explain more on why you think Bud would be the A side to Pacquiao.
Right.
Because current recency bias right now, that's why you're saying it?
Well, I think recency bias, as much as you might not like it, recency bias is a part
That's
of
the thing, yeah.
A side and B side. When we're in the market to sell pay-per-views, selling pay-per-views, all right, I'll ask you this. You versus Reed Dollars, Easy versus Reed Dollars, what battle do you think is selling more pay-per-views right now?
Right now?
Right now.
If they was to do it again?
Like to say it didn't happen.
Right.
Just never happened. Neither one of those battles happened. Right now, Bullpen, Reed Dollars versus John headline. Easy, Reed Dollars, Trenches headline. Who do you think would sell more?
It depends where it's happening. I don't know.
So you
I
think
feel
you
like
can
it-
outsell him in certain situations?
Yes, because the thing with Easy, a lot of his battles that sold, it was always based on who he's battling. Bro.
Fair.
Like,
PG.
Right. It's always based on who he's battling. Now, I will say this. Everybody got to start somewhere, right?
Yes.
You got to get the bigger battles. You got to be the B side before you become the A side.
Yes.
So has Easy got to a point where he can be the A side in a lot of battles?
Well, I think we're going to find out
Yes.
Saturday.
Yes. I mean, whatever happens on Saturday, it got nothing to do with nothing.
No, I think it does because I think you're a way more decorated battler than Easy.
Right.
And if you both stop battling today, you're way closer to the Hall of Fame than he is. But right now, I mean, if we were using boxing terminology, he might have just lost the IBF belt, but he got the IBO. He still got the WBC. He's still a champion, right? He still garnishes a lot of attention. And I think when it comes down to attention, he's aligned with Remy and Chrome 23. That helps.
Right.
I know it might be a lot of out of the ring stuff, but we're in the market to sell tickets.
Right, but you see how you had to attach other brands to his name to boost up how much of an A-side he is.
Right.
You don't have to do that with me.
Fair.
Anything you attach my name to is something that I created. This is not this is different, bro. This is different. Like
John's
when it comes to the A-side, first of all, you comparing me to a nigga that ain't even self-made, first of all. You talking about a nigga that had to co-sign his way to be relevant and had to attach himself to every movement. It's Remy, it's Surf, it's these niggas, it's URL, the machine, the app, and all of this. You came from the class I was with, Froze.
I did.
Who did I attach myself to?
Nobody.
Nobody. So when you talk about this A-side,
Never in no rap groups.
nothing.
It's always John.
So strip everything from Easy. Is he A-side?
Well, when you put it like that,
Strip everything.
If you take Superman all the powers away, he's not a superhero.
I'm just saying.
All right. Well, that's obviously.
All right, take
sure.
Superman powers away and Batman to fuck him up.
That was fire.
Come on, my nigga.
That was fire.
Not for nothing.
That was fire.
Batman rumbled him with his powers. Just saying.
Yeah, all right.
I'm just saying.
They did rumble, though. They did rumble.
You can't be the A-side if your status is dependent on something.
Okay, I think I get where. So now I'm hearing how you feel and what you're saying and your responses. Do you feel like a lot of his shit is gaslighted? You don't think it's backed with talent?
No,
like,
that's talent.
does he pose any threats to you in the ring?
The only threat is people watching a battle with their mind made up before I even. That's
John will lose no matter what happens.
That's the only threat. There's no way anybody's going to listen with an open ear and say this man raps better than me.
John, you good?
Oh yeah, I need all that.
You want some sour? CBD, right, Loso? CBD. Okay, Casamigos for Loso.
Right? Got the papers?
Yeah. I got actually a drink rolled up. Yeah.
It's a movie. I fuck with this shit,
man. You know what? When I did my first, y'all can have that pie. That's y'all. When I did my first stream, I wanted to tell you something. You put a post up and you said this nigga.
I got some better than.
You said this nigga think he cussing that. I wanted to let you know I took that as a compliment.
You should.
I took that as a compliment. I said, damn, that was fire. I appreciate that. Now this is the Fro Zone. You know. Now he had Nikki yesterday and I got John.
Right.
You know, compared to Nikki, that's fair. I got John compared to Nikki. It wasn't Cardi like y'all asked, but you know. Now I tell you what, John, you haven't said anything that I really could argue with, right? But what I will say is, I do think he poses a skill set that has gotten him to where he is now too. Because I see a lot of people saying, Easy. Y'all ain't got to be y'all can be ignorant with that. That's you. Yeah, y'all ain't. Well, you ain't got to say nothing.
I got another pie too.
Tay-Rock took the bottle with him. Yeah. Rock, let me tell you something about Rock. Rock, this for me, this was done.
Rock play.
Rock left, came back and rung the doorbell and said, yo, let me get that bottle. He wasn't leaving that bottle. He was not leaving that bottle. Now, what I was saying was, because I see a lot of people saying, because right now a big topic is, if he battled Tay-Rock, who would be the A-side?
That's retarded to me.
You don't even think it's close.
Huh?
You don't even think it's close.
No, my nigga. This is it's not even like, of all names, we talk about Tay-Rock, bro.
The logo.
Like, come on, my nigga. What are we talking about? Niggas was watching Tay-Rock when he was 15 years old, man.
Facts.
Mixtape legends.
Yes.
And for him to still, even now, be at the top of the game, come on, my nigga. I don't even understand. But that's the recency bias. That's the new fan just going, well, what's hot? See, a lot of these arguments are just built off of the narratives that the fans is trying to force. They're trying to force these narratives. They're trying to force it. How you comparing Easy to fucking Tay-Rock?
Are we victims of the moment?
Of course. Not us.
Us.
Fans.
Right. Okay, fair.
We can't lose the right now aspect of it, though.
Talk, bro.
We can't lose the right now aspect of it. And
I'm
right
not
now,
saying-
you can say Easy more popular than all y'all niggas.
No, you can't.
I think you can.
You can't. You can't though.
You don't think you say
No, I think you can make a argument.
when you say all you niggas, you mean everybody?
If you say that, right, that means you say
That's heavy.
there's people in the world that knows battle rap and Easy as a battle rapper that don't know John the Don.
Yes.
Are you telling me that?
Say it again.
There's people in the world
That's a good question.
that know who's Easy is
You
as a
saying
battle
there's
rapper
somebody
that don't
right
know
now
John the
who
Don.
know Easy
No, I
is,
don't think
who's
that's
never
the case.
heard
You
of
know
John
Easy,
John.
you
So
know
how
John.
could he be more popular?
Right
I know
now.
for a fact there's people that don't know who Easy is that know who I am.
Okay.
Right now.
So you think right now you a bigger pay-per-view draw than Easy?
I mean, that's arguable.
That's what I'm arguing. That's
arguable.
A side,
Okay.
B side. That's A side, B side.
But that
it's
depends.
the draw.
But listen,
it ain't
but you-
legacy versus legacy.
But
John.
you're ignoring what I'm saying. And
not trying to.
that depends on who niggas is battling. That depends on who is battling.
Bro,
It's
so
the
I'm not trying
matchups.
to, right?
You can't just say who's going to sell more tickets, John or Easy. We got to be battling somebody. Now it's about who we battling.
That's fair.
It's about who we battling on because people want to see battles. Nobody's buying tickets to see one nigga.
Right.
Storyline, all that.
Everything. Storyline,
Because when
grudge
John
match,
John and Ace,
everything.
when John John and Ace battled,
Come on,
When
my
they
nigga.
battle.
they did crazy numbers though.
Right.
You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on,
So
bro.
my thing is
Why
like,
though?
Sold
What
out
you mean?
with
Why
somebody
did
that
they
was
do
on the
crazy
B
numbers?
side.
I mean,
I
the
did that.
storyline
Exactly.
You were the A side on that battle. too.
I did that. Sold out
Ace
though.
sat here and
So
told me
what you
to
going
my
through at
face
the
that was his
moment
highest pay that he
matters.
ever got.
Yeah,
Whether
that
it's
was his
drama,
highest views he
whether
got.
it's
Right.
That was
messy.
a
I get
moment.
that. I get
I
that.
have yet to see
just saying.
Easy battle somebody
Like
and
Ace
give
and
them
Drugs
that
and
moment.
that
So you
Ace
can't
Drugs
be
got
an A side
storyline.
if you ain't
Right now, it's not
carried
gonna do the same
the A
numbers
side
as
energy
Drugs.
yet.
You don't have to be in the battle rap to have heard Easy's name this whole year.
You saying you
That's
could have
that's
heard
what
his
I'm
name
saying.
outside of
Yeah.
battle rap.
I'm not trying to say that to discredit what you're saying, but
Right.
he made it on the blog.
for your question,
But you proving my point, right?
Yeah.
Because you said that, but people might know who Easy is, but they don't know him. I posted a video. Niggas saw him at the Eagles game with Remy and thought he was Papoose. So niggas don't even know him.
no, all right, that
Come
happened.
on, my nigga. I'm watching blogs that they
thought
covering.
Bo was
They
trolling.
covering the Remy. They covering the Remy and Pap situation. They fucking this nigga name all up. They don't even know his name. I'm watching the blogs. They don't even know this nigga.
I'll get one more in a minute.
That's what I was arguing yesterday though with Cole. I said I thought Easy is hot right now, but I think Rock's name ranges further.
Now, when we talk about hot, Easy is it. When you talk about
He's the most blogged. He's the most
Right.
blogged about.
that's where is, you know what I mean? Like he's at the point where yes, he can carry A side energy.
Do you okay?
We just ain't seen him do it.
Okay, so you're saying if he was the A side in a battle, like you would say if you were giving him that, this would be his first one. But you're not agreeing that he's the A side in this
No,
battle.
he can't be the A side. How is he the A side in this battle? Y'all have yet to tell me why. And, y'all, and when y'all argue it, y'all gotta bring up everything else. Oh, the Remy shit. Look, people watch the Remy shit and don't they follow it. Like, come on,
That's
bro.
part of it, though.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's
Hold on, I
not.
gotta get this. I gotta get this
not,
some super
bro.
chat. You got the phone?
It's not.
Seymour Cheek said John and Don been around longer. That's why Easy hotter. That's why, but Easy hotter. Chaos Control said there isn't anyone who
Easy
knows
hotter.
Easy that don't know John, but there's people right now who know John and thinks that Easy's better than John.
That's cool.
That's fair. It's
Yeah,
opinion, right?
yeah.
Loso, what you sipping on, bro? That ain't the blood of Christ. Easy just went.
Rose gonna skip that one.
Holy water.
Listen,
It's holy water.
They pay that. They pay for that.
Yeah, holy water.
It's just holy water. It's all right. Hallelujah.
That's all.
Really don't matter what side you on. All right. So, well, I think to simplify.
Hold on, so since the UM tournament, Easy has never been the A side.
$3. You do that?
Was he the A side with Reed Dollars in Philly?
Froze, you come on, bro. I'm about to leave.
I'm just asking. I'm just
Easy
asking.
was the A side to Reed Dollars in Philly?
That's wild.
That's wild as fuck. That's wild, bro.
All right. I can see
Hold
what.
on. Hold on. He booked him on his league.
That don't mean nothing.
What that mean? He just booked you.
That don't mean
I
nothing,
don't think
bro.
that means anything.
Why
Carl.
not?
Yeah, but I don't think him. I mean, what does that mean?
Yeah, that don't mean
But
nothing.
it's
You
not
battling me
a
on my league
Alright.
in Philly. That
Right.
matters.
So why he book him and why Reed ain't book him then? He booked Reed for
Reed
what
ain't booking
Reed could
nobody.
bring to him.
So you're saying he booked Reed because of the attraction in
Come
Philly?
on, he wanted to battle with Philly. Who am I going to go?
Amir,
get?
can we get a poll? Can we get a poll inside
Who
the
am I
chat?
gonna get?
We'll do it.
All right, who was the A side in the Reed Dollars?
I
Easy
can't
to block
believe-
at the
I
back.
can't believe we
that's
got
wild.
I just want to hear what the fans think. I know.
I didn't know what you think.
Well, here's the
I
thing.
didn't know what you
All right,
think.
I know right now. This is how I look at A side, B side. Right? I understand what y'all talking about. Everybody mixes legacy with the A side, B side conversation, and fair and legacy don't always mean more pay-per-view draws. We're just talking about simply selling pay-per-views. If you took Reed Dollars and put him against Rosenberg, and you took Easy and put him against Rosenberg, Easy and Rosenberg is going to sell more pay-per-views than Easy and Reed Dollars. Now, the only name that didn't change in those scenarios was what? Rosenberg's. So why would it sell more with Easy and Raw, but it wouldn't sell more with Reed and Raw if he wasn't the A side?
Matchups.
I do.
Matchups, storylines, everything plays a part.
Sure it does.
And what's selling, because when you say what sells, nigga,
Chat agreeing with you.
promo sells.
Chat saying Reed. Reed clear.
Promo does.
It doesn't make no sense. Like, it's the
Who's
promo.
the A-side with Easy and Diz?
Diz, bro.
So you haven't given him an A side battle all year.
Maybe Big T.
Maybe. Come on.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, no,
Was
no,
Big
no,
T
no,
this
no.
year? That was last year, I thought.
Wait, when was that?
That was last December because I battled Bill in the car. We had a mixed thing on
I'm
five.
just thinking of the time
Terrible battle.
this year he didn't have no.
Since the UN.
No, bro, he ain't been like how you got to carry a matchup. He ain't carried a matchup, bro. The only matchup he carried was the Big T. He carried the matchup with Big T, and he's battled in Philly.
He was the
Everywhere
co-main on
else.
that. He wasn't even the main on that card either, though. Can you be an A and B side on the co-main? Like, if you're not the main event? Oh, you can? I mean,
It still is an A-side.
Because it's of the matchup.
right.
It's between the matchups. It's like
So-
it's like
so-
who-
The A-side is
who
who's
we
getting
here.
paid more.
Well, of course, Loso. Because that who sells more.
If that's
Yeah,
the
but who's
case,
getting paid
why
on
the
the
fuck
food?
we having an argument and it's John Easy? Yo, this shit is crazy.
Well,
Like, when I look at
whoa,
all
this
the
shit is
matchups,
we don't.
and
fucked
if
up.
We
you
need to be fair, John. Listen. Your opponent isn't here to defend himself. So what I don't want to do is just sit here and not be objective of what you're saying.
I'm just in my argument back.
No, and me too. And I
I'm
want
in my
to
argument.
argue too, John. So respectfully. Now,
Yeah, but come on.
Why- so why-
we don't know.
it's pretty easy down the middle too. It's like 59-41. So people do agree with you saying Reed is the A side in that battle. So you're not tripping when you say that.
That was a good argument.
That is. Two Philly niggas maybe, but a collective Easy was the A side. That's what I said. We had that conversation. I swear to God, we had this conversation yesterday. I said maybe the A side in Philly. But like to the world, I don't know if right now you looked at Reed as the A side in that battle.
Just
But
because
Why are you saying to the world?
World, I know the world.
Easy at, bro.
the battle rap culture.
That
That's
ain't
all
his fault.
right. The world don't.
Hold on,
All right.
hold on,
Well,
hold
the
on.
world don't buy pay per
I
views.
told you that.
We was
He ignored
using
it.
I didn't ignore it.
we was using boxing analogies.
Right.
So,
Talk up.
Devin Haney fought Cambosis in his country. They was cheering for Cambosis more, but Devin Haney was the A side.
Was he?
You don't think so?
Against
He took-
Cambosis?
He took less money though.
The second Rumble,
Yeah.
after he beat him already, then he went back to your country and defended it.
I don't even think it's based on the money though. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think it's based on the money.
To me, if the league pays
My bad.
two battlers, right, and they paid one battler more, it's because
That's what they feel like.
That's who the A side is.
Right. Right. I get that.
All right.
That has to be the A side.
We're off topic. We'll get back to this. B told and said, fave album, Thug Motivation, Black album, Get Rich or Die Trying. Just asking when you get a minute. So I'm guessing he's saying that's his favorite anything. I don't know.
That's album of those?
Those my favorite albums too.
Oh, they are your
Those
favorite
three
albums
are
too.
my favorite albums.
All right,
Black
so-
album, Get Rich or Die Trying, and what he say? Thug Motivation.
But out of the three though,
I want that too.
it has to be Get Rich,
Oh,
right?
hold on. Oh, well, yeah, right then. Hold on. You battle your three on my three. What did you just say?
Thug Motivation.
All right.
Jeezy.
All right.
Listen to that. Top.
It's gonna be John albums versus my albums. Mary, we're gonna get a poll up, right? Black album, Hove.
Black album.
I'm gonna cook that.
Thug Motivation. No, you're not.
That's how I'm gonna smoke it. I'm smoking it.
What they say? Thug Motivation and what else?
Let's Get Rich.
Get Rich or Die
Trying. He has nothing for that.
I don't have nothing.
One of the best albums ever.
Yeah, no, Get Rich is
One of the best albums
it's in
ever.
the Hall of Fame.
I love
Press
One of
play.
That's right.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
You don't touch it. Don't touch Skip, please.
You better not.
Don't touch Skip, please.
I want to hear
All right.
Every
I don't know
joint.
if they my top three, but
Whatever
those
you
three are my
talking about.
favorites.
Blueprint.
I get that. Yep.
Two.
I like
No,
Blueprint.
one.
Yeah, I like
The
Blueprint.
original, but Blueprint one over Blueprint two. Stillmatic.
I like Still Back a lot.
And College Dropout.
I was about to say
And College
Somebody
Dropout.
don't
So
play
that, my three ain't sweet, y'all. My three ain't sweet. And you gotta understand this. I'm only 31, so it's my timing. Because a lot of Nas fans were like, "How would you put Stillmatic over?" Why didn't you hear Illmatic like that?
Right.
Stillmatic was what I got. You know what I mean? But that's my three. Jersey Rail.
That ain't bad.
A side is who?
College Dropout from you.
Well, you see, I had it in the tuck.
You don't look like
I had
you
it
listen to
in the tuck.
Kanye.
Yo.
Listen, Kanye.
He's not getting in his car and putting on Kanye.
Yeah, you not.
Nah, but you gotta understand how old I was when that album came
I
out.
get it though, but you're not getting right now though.
Right now?
You're not getting in your car and putting on.
No, I'll probably put on some.
Putting on what?
Putting on Kanye.
Well, one of my also.
I still play
Well, hold on. One of my
He
all-time.
not. He not.
One of, nah, I won't. I'm not playing on Ye, but I play Ye.
know you.
Right. I guess I ain't playing on Ye. But you know what? When you think about it, I don't got Ye on my playlist. But that is one of my favorite albums, and I
Yeah,
probably
but
listen
there's
to
some
that.
songs you're not gonna skip.
What?
If Ye come on, there's some
Yeah,
songs
No,
you're
for
not
sure.
gonna skip.
But another one of
Jesus
my
Walks
albums.
comes on. What you doing?
Jesus walks is
God, show me the
What
way.
the
What you mean what I'm doing? Classic. A-side is whoever's in demand more. Jersey Rail. Easy is more relevant because he hasn't had a clear loss, and then the Remy debacle.
Look, you gotta keep mentioning that shit.
Orlando, what are the qualifications to be in the A-side? Is it not who checks more boxes to those qualifications? By the way, Team Bullpen all day. We got a bullpenner in the chat.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to you. Another album that's one of my favorite albums that I wouldn't play in the wheel is the Eminem Show.
But that's one of your favorite albums.
That's one of my favorite albums all time.
So you playing that like this?
You can't play some Eminem show in the wheel.
I'm not banging it with the volume on 35.
I agree with that. No, you not.
I'm just not. I'm not. I can't. I don't know.
Crazy.
I don't know. There's an insecurity about banging
I
Eminem
ride
through
the
your
more
wheel.
R&B than rap anyway.
Well, I put R&B on the other day. He tried to expose me.
Was it a car full of niggas?
Me and him, he want to listen to. Look, I had two songs. It was me and him. He want to listen to "Cater to You"
I
from
put on
Destiny's
Destiny
Child.
Child.
But look, it
That's not
gets
how
worse. It gets worse. It gets worse. Then he want to put on "Genuine" in those jeans. I'm allowed it.
All right.
That's a different kind of
That's not how it happened.
If he would have thrown some Jagged Edge, we could have rocked with some
Let's
Jagged
get married.
Edge.
It was good to
Come
go.
on.
Listen, I put their name in the search jar, hit top songs. That's where they went.
Okay.
That's where they went. I ain't-
You was in the Destiny's Child
name.
move?
That's kind of
You was in the Destiny's Child move?
I was, you know,
Yeah, Beyonce
go
and
escape, you know,
Beyonce.
little female groups. I love our music. I ain't ashamed of it. So hold on, we're not able to listen to female R&B.
Yeah.
I love female R&B.
So now you're selecting what female R&B is
The
appropriate.
song selection.
Who are
is
you to be
time
the
and
judge of
place
that?
for
The song
everything, though.
selection is key, bro. If
We on
you
the
in the
turnpike,
crib,
bro. I'm just
It's a
trying to
time,
get it.
Nah,
it's a
nah,
time and a place for everything.
If you in the crib cleaning up,
Well, I'm gonna turn it off.
If you-
I ain't put it on. I wasn't gonna skip it though.
singing along.
But he made me feel insecure about it before I could even get into it.
I'm not playing R&B and me and John just left the club.
What up, Robles? I see you in there. That's fair. That's fair. We didn't just leave the club. We just left work.
Somebody said DMX, flesh of my flesh.
I'm not mad at that.
Why yo shit? Yeah.
Yonkers.
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
Next time, put knocking the boots on by H
Rest in
Town.
peace to the dog, man.
Now, well, hold on. Loso, I don't know who you think you are. So you just sitting around lounging like you don't got to fight this weekend.
I do.
With the Honorable Michael P. Now,
Boy, get you hell up there, boy.
gave me hell is a stretch. That's a stretch.
It was supposed to be Rosenberg though, right?
What?
Was it supposed to be Rose?
Was it?
Well, I would have my own reasons why that probably didn't go down. I didn't get a phone call for
I was
that.
surprised you got on the call. I was surprised.
Why would you be surprised?
I'm
I
not
mean, when I,
It's
when I
public
think-
knowledge. Me and Easy don't work together no more.
Yeah, but when I think of trenches, I think of you.
Oh.
Like not only you understand you were part of it. Like when I think of trenches, I think of you more than Mike.
Mike just got there, And I initiated him in too. If you want to be technical, but I ain't gonna hold you. Is that the word? Initiated him in? Did I miss? Yeah.
All right.
You been hanging with Ace too. What?
I'm okay with that.
I'm not mad at anybody who gave Mike P the battle 2-1. I thought a little bit of it was a little bit of. It was his first battle out URL. He did good, and then it was almost like the Rex and Big K battle. Everyone Rex do good, and they said he beat Big K, and I just don't see it. You know what I mean? But we're not talking about me. I'm trying to switch it over here. Like you have Mike P. Now, let's talk about me and his battle. In that battle, did you think he was fired?
I thought he was good. Yeah. I thought that battle was a good battle.
Did you feel like you could beat that Mike P, that battle Rosenberg?
Yeah.
So you think you could beat me then?
Of course, yeah.
Respectfully.
Yeah, no
Respectfully.
disrespect,
No, respectfully. Heavy on the respectfully.
Disrespect.
No, he heard him.
You think you could beat Shayna in a battle?
Yes. Hey, look, contrary to wait. Let me tell you, contrary to popular belief, I thought you were hilarious. I thought you was entertaining. I thought you actually put on a good performance.
Thank you, Loso.
Shayna was wilding, but I was saying he was not bad though.
You know what they tried to make me? You know why I don't like that battle and I don't even watch it?
You should not even admitted defeat though.
Nah, it wasn't that. It was the overwhelming of like they was acting like I was overly sexualizing my bars to her. And listen, I got 65 battles. I ain't never battled a female for a reason. It ain't really my thing. And then look, when I got booked to battle her, that's the type of shit I was thinking to write.
But I thought you did a good.
I thought I was
had a good
cool.
balance, though, with it.
Me too.
Man, Shayna whipped his ass, man.
You thought so?
You could tell she made good potato salad
By the elbow. Yeah.
Frozen some shit, man.
Shayna was up there wilding, bro. She was in her.
And then it's extra juice when it's the female. I don't want to make it sound like that, but if a chick is wilding on you, they all gonna be. They gonna treat you like your dog.
It's 10 times magnified.
Yes,
It's 10 times magnified.
But Shayna's a problem though. I feel like
Shayna fire. She don't get the props she deserves either.
She don't.
But yeah, I do feel like I can beat that Mike.
But see, all right. So this is my thing with you and Mike. I think that Mike right now, even as if did you see his thesaurus performance?
I was there. Yep.
Okay, it was fire. Did you have him winning that battle?
Man, that was a good one. I think I did. I can't. I gotta watch it back, but it was a good. They both was good though.
I feel like Mike P is kind of like in a bag right now. I feel like he's in a bag right now, and I feel like he's more dangerous than he's ever been. He's solo. He's on his own. See, sometimes when you battle on like a league like URL, as much as it can help somebody, it could also hurt you in the sense of if you're not one of them guys. Yeah. Because it's looked at as relatively like the biggest pro league in the world, and as it should be, right? But if you're like that middle of the pack guy, and you're not the stars that they push, it's so easy to like just view you as that. You're mid tier, so your hotness peaks at a certain point. You just can't. And I think, you see a few dudes that are stepping away from that. Like I think it might be good for Ryder. Who knows? We'll see. Everybody's not the same, but it's worked out for Mike P. Is my point.
And even with that though, like when they announced me and Mike P on this card, like it got hella love online. Like they was going crazy. If they would have put me and Mike P on Civil War and URL, he would have just been like, they would have overlooked it.
Yeah,
overlooked it.
You see what I'm
because
saying?
It was on trenches. It was just like I remember Jazz even him. Jazz was like, man. But then I remember I told you, I said, what would you think about if it was on Civil? She goes, oh wow, like it literally hit her. She was like, yo, it literally does. It has like a whole different dynamic when it's on in the middle of a card on URL, rather than it being on the middle of on the card in trenches. You know what I'm saying? One of the main battles on trenches. So like, I mean, it's just where you at. I understand what you're saying about Mike, but it's also like a lot of people want to see you. Not a lot of people, but they love the narrative like you going against the machine,
right?
Doing this independent thing, and so like, all right, cool. Whatever we got to do to go ahead and push that, let's push it.
I ain't gonna hold you. No, that makes a lot of sense. If they announced you versus Mike P on like one of these cards, that's cool. But it's like it's featured on this battle. It's featured,
yeah. And it's Mike P and Loso. Mike P and Loso.
That matchup is so crazy.
Style-wise,
off of the middle of a.
They said move over. They said move over. Loso against who? My bad, Shaggy. Relax.
Like off of that, bro. Like off of like a Civil War card or whatever they got it on. Like it would just be so much more crazy. And so when it's on trenches, you almost want to tune in for it.
8K, road to 12K. Hit that sub. Everybody hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoying the
That's at
stream.
8,000 right now.
We about to be at 12,000. 3 months. We really cook. I ain't gonna
Work it.
We really cook, and but we drop videos every day. We do a little podcast.
Yeah, share the link, man. Share the link. They
Share the
live right
link.
now.
John in the
Share
building.
link.
Hey, Mir, have you been posting? Did you post when they pulled up on the Twitter?
I haven't posted it yet.
All right, bet. You can post that whenever you get a second, gang. Whenever you get a second. So let's talk about the card a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? Because what were you in?
Let me get one of those.
One of what? Let me get some weed. Control, get some smoke. They in there eating the pizza, y'all. They're hungry.
What you think about me and Mike, bro?
I think that it's a. I would not promise you. I'm not a liar. I think that
You
it's.
saw the battle. What you think?
I like it.
That's what I did. I said, that's a good matchup. Because I don't know why I was thinking Loso and K Walker. I knew that was the matchup. Me thinking I know what I'm talking about. I'm like,
K Walker was about to battle 5 niggas on the card.
yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I thought,
I was waiting for
listen,
K Walker
a
announcement.
K Walker news, K Walker versus K Walker. There's something happening. They'll put a mirror in front of him and they'll battle. I really thought he was on the card.
We tried to make that happen. Chef Trez can't walk.
Fire.
That would have been crazy.
That would have been crazy. Chef's so talented, bro.
Chef crazy.
But when it comes to you and Mike P, I think it's one of those matchups where you got neither one of you really do anything overly better than the other person. I feel like if his punch strength was at a 7, yours is at an 8 or a 6. Like, you know what I mean? But then you might have him on counterboxing if we was just using that type of analogy. And I really felt, as soon as I seen it, I said, yo, this is a toss-up battle. It's a toss-up battle. It's really going to be, they're both going to be competing at a similar level. It's going to take one of these, and y'all both are thinkers too. Like sometimes I watch battles and like I'll be like, I think Mike P overthought this round, or I think Loso overthought that scheme or something like that. So y'all are thinkers and y'all pens. I think it's going to take something very minor that's going to be the difference in who wins that battle. I have Mike P 2-1, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I think that he's gonna have a lot of energy, and they're gonna be, they're gonna be acting like
When was your last battle?
Mike P from Philly this weekend. Mike P from Philly this weekend. So I feel like they're gonna be setting the stage for him, and he feeds off energy.
So you got the trenches winning.
I got. All right, well let's break it down.
Yeah,
Let's break it down. I ain't no sucker. All right,
Jay Moore and bonus.
I never heard of any one of them.
Never heard of Bonus?
Jay Moore and Bonus.
You never heard of Jay Moore?
Jay Moore.
Bonus from the Loud Boys.
You got a bonus.
If I said that a little ignorantly, y'all, and I didn't mean it like that. I just
Bonus.
no, I don't mean.
You seen both of them. They both been on your rail. They both.
But if you don't remember him,
Bro, I know you know Bonus.
So don't even go to the bottom.
Nah, now I gotta pull him up and see what he look like. Bonus. Jay Moore sound familiar.
Drake Dennis, Holmesy, Bonus.
Is Jay Moore the light skin boy with the dreads?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
He don't got dreads no more, but he did.
He got freckles too.
That's John.
Jay Moore. John was. I asked because John would know. It's like only 3-4 people with freckles.
I don't know if he a freckle boy. Shout out to the freckle
He
boy.
did. He was like he had dreads. Though. Jay Moore, he from Virginia. He battled on
Jay Moore fire, man.
Yeah, Jay Moore.
Shout out to Jay Moore, bro. I mean no disrespect,
That
y'all.
was gonna be so crazy.
My bad, Jay Moore. Nah, I'm looking at him and don't recognize him
If
either.
y'all do not know who he is, or either one of them, please tune into that battle. That battle's gonna be so
Card crazy, top to bottom, man.
Yeah.
Card crazy.
Bonus and Jay Moore's gonna be so crazy.
All right, I got bonus 2-1. And Riggs, I got Riggs.
Oh.
Respectfully, Kaboom's a Philly legend. I love him. Riggs is fire. Like,
2 for Bullpen because he picked bonus.
yeah, bonus.
Me and Mike P. You said you got Mike P. So that's 2-1. News and bill collector.
I mean, do we need to ask?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm
So
Billy.
no
All
matter what, you gonna be unbiased. So just,
right, so hold on.
Well, it sounded like he was getting ready to be pretty biased.
Yeah, so that's why I
To
stopped.
be honest with you,
Yeah,
it sounded like he's ready to do the opposite.
Because at the end of the day, you an analyst now, bro. So like, just like let us know, like,
Yeah,
who
you
really-
cornball.
Yeah.
Well,
Apart from relationships.
first of all, my chat will tell you I ain't biased, right? Or maybe some will say I am, but most will tell you I'm not biased. I simply think Bill Collector is better than Bad News.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think he gonna
Sorry.
be better? No, we not mad. It's just the way you said it. You was like,
We
I'm
gotta
better.
get,
I thought it was obvious who was better.
No, it's not.
All right.
Don't do that.
I just,
You
all right.
said that to his face.
Well, why wouldn't I? Let me tell you something about bad news. You know what? He ganks everywhere. We was at Divide and Conquer 2 or Max Out, and I was no, it was after my Jag battle, so that was Divide and Conquer. And I was walking out the little spot, and it's just this little walkway spot before you get outside. And News was over there with QB, and I think they had already battled that night. And the fan was like, "Yo, Froze, QB, News, big fan. Like, can I get a picture?" And I wasn't really paying attention and shit. News is like, "Froze, come over here and get a picture, nigga." I'm like, yo, all right.
When we gonna get a frozen John bullpen?
What you mean?
I don't want to battle John. I don't want no problems. I'm retired.
you ducking
man.
John?
I ain't ducking John.
Of course
I ain't ducking John. I ain't ducking
The last
John.
one that ran from the class. He been running
Oh
from
yeah, you
me.
battled everybody else with that.
Everybody.
Damn.
Cooked everybody.
All right, rank our class.
Wait, real quick. The tally is so you got Bill, and then Easy and John.
Say the wrong thing.
Say the wrong thing. Right now you got Bonus, Riggs.
Don't
You got
threaten me
Bill
on my
collecting
stream.
Righteous. So this is a tiebreaker because you got a 2-2 going into the last battle.
All right. This is what I will say.
What about the ladies? You familiar with Rizzy and Zan?
Yeah, for sure.
Both of them?
Yeah.
And you don't know J Moore and Bonus?
Jay Moore, I've heard of Jay Moore, I promise you, but I just looked up his face and it really didn't ring a bell. And I ain't trying
How
to.
about the ladies then?
I know who Zan Everett is.
Who would
You got?
Riz.
Okay.
Okay.
That's Bullpen?
You don't even know.
I'm about to say.
It's the
that was
Casamigos, bro.
crazy.
It's the Casamigos.
That's
Yo, this is the
Bullpen.
best Casamigos I've ever had in
Can
my
I
life.
get some?
I don't know about the Philly Casamigos, but this is not like the Tampa Casamigos.
Are you familiar with Zan though?
All right.
I'm not.
Okay.
So Zan was on Queen of the Ring before it.
Okay. But I got Rizzy no matter what.
Yeah, all day.
And Zan been outside. Shout out to Zan.
Okay, so the last battle.
She ain't been outside. She's had her first
John
battle in
Easy,
like 2
yo.
years. Lane capping.
John
I'm
Easy.
talking about she's been out for a long time as far as from the
She has
first
been.
time. That's what I mean.
She has been. She has been.
She has been
Yes,
outside.
yes. She's not new.
Yeah.
She's not new.
Who's leaving with the 25K?
All right. Let me just be honest. Because I'm gonna be honest. I truly believe. I'm not gonna look at the chat. I wanna look at John when I say this. I truly believe your chances of winning this battle is significantly higher than what the culture is acting like. I'm not a fool, so I'm not a victim of that. John gotta have something. John's gotta have something. Respectfully, he just do. And right now there's a wave and a momentum around Easy that.
That's pick. Yeah.
I want to hear this.
Yo, you can't say I'm an analyst. Shut the fuck up and sit down, bro.
Start analyzing me like analyzing, bro.
Get this nigga on a few podcasts and shit. You just start acting like he directing shit. Loso, he do it.
my fault,
Loso,
John.
hold on 1 second, Squeeze. Loso, he do that shit again. I'm gonna put him behind the camera. All right. Yeah, I'm having.
I got the bucket hat.
Yeah.
I'm activated.
I got a 2-1 easy. It's in Philly. It's a judge battle, and I just find it difficult to see a way that you get out of there with that 25 under those circumstances. But if you have something,
Anybody can do it.
anybody can draw up some shit. John has those rounds.
Who needs to win more?
That's a great question. I think that's 50-50. John, yes, because if Easy loses clear to John in Philly, back-to-back, 2 losses in a row, all that shit's over. Respectfully. He talked way too much shit to lose 2 back in a row.
Once you say
And then
Easy needs to win more.
John needs to win more because there is a reason why there's people playing with John's name. He has something to do with that. It's not all just people playing with his name. John has some performances that ain't John performances.
Can I say something? I'm gonna be real. John's sitting right here, so I'm gonna call you out as a man, and I just want to know why you said this. When Easy announced the battle, this is real. You tweeted something.
Yes.
And you said,
I know what you're about to say.
Exactly.
I know exactly what.
Oh,
I'm
as a
mad.
man, as a man, Raw, I just want you to address
Okay,
it
I
because
will.
this my man's
Yes.
right here.
Yeah.
And I thought it was disrespectful what you tweeted. So look, I just want you to clarify. You
man.
tweeted, you said that was a safe battle for you to pick, something like that, right?
Yes.
You said that was a safe battle for you to pick after the Geechee battle.
Yes.
So you saying that statement, I just want you to just look my man's in the eyes.
Yo,
and
now I
say,
gotta look
why
in his
is it
eyes.
This is great content right here. This is great content.
All right,
But I just
that's
wanna know-
fair.
I want to know
So-
because my thing is like, if you feel like it's 50-50, if you feel like anybody can do it, it can be John, all that stuff that you're saying now.
Yes.
I just don't feel that was the same temperature you had online. So I just want you to clarify what you
Check
meant by
this
that.
nigga.
tweet.
Yeah.
No, I gotta check it. Hold up. No, I'm not checking. I just want because
I'm talking to my man.
Don't switch up. Don't switch
I'm
up.
saying the way he communicated the battle now, I didn't think you felt like that because of how you came across when you saw the battle announced.
What I tweeted was, I thought this was a safe battle after the Geechee battle, laughing emoji, right? And I also
Right
said,
after it got announced.
immediately when it got announced,
Right after
and
I state that.
and I also said that I thought Easy cherry picked this specific matchup. Okay. Now, is your man's? That's what you called him, right? Said that's my man's, right? That's your man's.
Since day one.
Love is love. Okay.
I'm always gonna be indebted to John.
Okay, so let's be real here. Is your man's not the heavy underdog? I'm not asking your opinion. Is he not the heavy underdog to the battle rap culture? Does majority?
He's an underdog. He's an underdog.
He's an underdog.
Yeah.
The majority.
To majority of the culture,
I agree.
he's not going to win this battle this weekend, right?
Okay.
Why is that?
In Philly, Easy got a lot of momentum. Yeah, stuff.
Okay, so if majority of the culture feels this way, it's because they think John is a favorable opponent to Easy the Black Captain. Right? I've been a pro. I analyze it now. I agree with that sentiment. I believe that the John pick after the Geechee battle is a safer battle when you just came off a loss for Geechee. But that doesn't mean that I don't see a way for John to win the battle. That doesn't mean that that's not consistent to what I said.
Safer just comes off a little disrespectful.
It is
I'm-
it is disrespectful, but I get it
well-
because I feel like
They tried to come on my stream and check me, y'all.
I feel like
They tried to check me,
No,
y'all.
hold on. I feel like Easy thinks
This was the safer battle. I feel like you thinking.
No,
Like Easy was
don't let him cop out with that.
That's not
Easy
copping
does,
out.
Easy does feel that way.
Yeah.
I don't think Raw's thinking. How is Easy thinking?
No, I disagree. I think he was putting
Well,
himself in
that's
Easy shoes.
bullshit. I'm gonna tell you why. Because when I was with Easy, we've had plenty of conversations where I told him, "All right, this battle is dangerous against this battle." Right? I remember a few names we talked about. Shotgun Shug, who's a respectable opponent, and he's a superstar Hall of Famer. Right. John the Don, and DNA. We all thought that compared to a Geechee, that those three battles would be still respected top tier battles, but not as tough as the Geechee battle.
Favorable for him.
Favorable for Easy.
Yeah.
Right? Now, regardless of why we felt that, that's how we felt.
But why would he think that though? Like you making it sound like that's just like
Well,
easy though. Like
It's not about being
shit,
easy.
if I
But I
could beat
don't- I don't
Geechee,
think
if I could
majority
beat
of people
Geechee, I
feel
could
like-
beat these three.
I don't
niggas.
think majority of people feel like Geechee is the tougher battle than Suge, DNA, and
For
John.
Easy.
No, I'm saying
Yeah,
for
right.
Easy.
That's
I don't
all.
think
That was an
people feel like
opinion,
that.
though, right? People,
I
maybe
think
everybody.
so though.
A tougher battle?
I think that
because
I think that the culture.
If you
would've
put a
been like-
bowler, I mean, maybe
Because more eyes
if
were
the
gonna
culture
be on
would
it.
have been like,
So
yo,
would they
these
say
are his.
chess is a tougher battle for Easy than too?
No.
I wouldn't say chess is a tougher battle for Easy. though.
Wow, that's his toughest battle.
It ended up
Like,
being his
you
toughest
see how
battle.
Now
We're-
it gets so
we
different
just-
between facts.
No, that's
But we
not
talking
fair
about
though,
before the
John.
battle happens.
That's
'Cause
not
you
fair
doing
though, John.
you doing
You're
hindsight
talking
right
about
now.
you're
How
talking
that
about how good the battle
Going into the
was
battle, now, granted,
going
going
into the battle. is all
Going
we're
into that
talking
battle, I
about.
thought Chess was gonna win that battle though.
Yeah,
I
so-
thought Chess was gonna beat Easy
Well,
going into
my
that.
point is,
But that was early Easy though.
my point is, if you feel like Geechee is the tougher battle for Easy than a Suge, John, or DNA, because that's what you're saying, right?
Well, that's what we saying. That's what the culture like. If the
Drunk
you put
Av
the
and drunk
floor- if
Loso,
you
a
said-
man versus that's my man.
No, like if you said, "Yo, what is Easy's record coming out of this battle?" A lot of people would have Geechee as a loss more than the other three. I do agree that that's what the culture would say.
Put a poll up. I don't.
All right, so wait, what's the goal?
I don't.
Is
all
what-
more.
No, you know
I
what's
feel
funny?
like-
Okay, all right, you
I
listen.
feel like
No, we just
because
learned how to
because
put
the
polls
names
up.
that y'all
Now we OT.
right, yeah, just put a poll up.
Now we literally
Hold up.
no, the chat, we
Club.
did it live this
poll up.
morning, and the chat was getting on us like, yo, y'all don't know how to put polls up. We literally learned how to do it today.
They saying the
And we
audio low, Mir.
Poll up.
And we went through like 4.
Nah, but I honestly feel like if you like follow those specific names, DNA, Suge, and John John. Those are names that people see a lot. So of course it's easy to not appreciate them as much. You know what I'm saying? But
none of them are.
niggas is more them three is more dangerous for Easy than a lot of people. Not even just Geechee. So I'm not even just trying to isolate Geechee.
It's almost like
I feel like, you know what I'm saying? They're more dangerous for Easy than Goods. They're more dangerous for Easy than Calico.
Yeah.
I'm talking about matchup wise. And we're not like
People just don't think like that. Like, to me, DNA's always gonna be a dangerous matchup.
Absolutely.
Right? DNA's always, but
Right,
people
for anybody.
won't think like that though.
anybody with a mind. Anybody that says anything else, they're not thinking at all.
Yeah.
It's a difference between thinking like that
No,
and
it's
not
not
thinking
that.
at all.
Yeah.
Talking about though.
But I get it though. I mean, like I understand the narrative.
Well, Easy and his peoples felt disrespected by the cherry.
They say Froze tell Loso to sign the back of the board. Instead of the board,
Oh,
we're going
they
to sign
want
the wall.
Oh yeah, we gotta sign the wall.
all
We
our
got a
guests.
Derby.
I think I do. I know I do.
Yeah, but I to be fair, Loso, I felt like if anybody should have felt slighted by that comment, it was John. Because for real, I had backlash from them. Like, yo, why would you say we cherry picking? You know what I'm saying? But if anybody should have felt some type of way about it, it was John. And me saying that, I wasn't trying to disrespect you.
I know.
You know I have a lot of respect for you. And if we ranked our PG class, the only person I would even consider going over you would be JC. You know what I mean? So, but let's get to that, because that's what I asked you. Rank from M City, Rosenberg, Clean Paper, JC, B Magic, Bill Collector, John.
That's 7.
That's 7.
Bomb.
You
Yes.
could go
Yo,
time bomb.
y'all class don't get the respect that y'all
the best
do.
class.
I don't
of
think the
all
only
time, I
reason
think.
But they try to say that, like, these new classes, like, they're like, oh, look at like the
try to hype
but
them
I was
up.
just like, the only reason y'all doing that though is because y'all got to see the rise and the fall of some of y'all classes.
Absolutely.
Right? Like, unfortunately,
But it's
like,
the most decorated,
like
too.
B Magic, but I was just
Froze.
like,
Because
like
y'all
go.
was the first class outside of the
main core
pioneers.
guy, yes.
I was like, give
Right or wrong.
give
Yeah.
like look, give
You had your-
Files in Real Sick class 10 years and see who's still gonna be in.
Right.
You had
It's
X
gonna be the same
Factor,
thing.
Right.
You had Rex. You had
But that wasn't a
Hot
PG class.
I know that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying those you had like the
That was a start.
Yeah, like the first generation
Yeah.
like pro battlers.
Yeah.
And then y'all was
So
like
we
the
had
first
spotlight.
rookies.
They was like, when we came in, that's the first time they was like, all right, let's check these new
These
niggas
new
out.
guys out. Yeah.
Because before there was new people coming in, but they was throwing them in the fold.
Oh yeah.
And they didn't
So
make
now
it.
when
This
they
was
put a
a
name
class.
on it, proving grounds.
Yes.
All right, these the niggas that's supposed to be coming in here.
Yes.
All right, let's watch
That's
these
so
niggas.
fire, man.
So rank them.
But we all was so different. My rank, I think there's 2 different ranks though.
Okay,
You know
talk
what I
to me.
mean?
Okay,
Because-
what is it?
Because
And talent.
in talent.
Okay.
Okay.
I like how you're talking.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Career
Which one you going first?
Career-wise,
go
it's me.
first.
Yeah.
You number
career-
1.
Yeah, hands down.
All right, I was gonna tell you to
No,
go from.
hey,
I was
no
gonna tell you to
discussion.
go from 7
but
to 1.
I
Oh,
can
you want to
tell
go
you why,
for?
though.
No, I have you.
I
at number
agree
1.
with you, John.
Yeah,
And then
I'm
what?
saying I can tell you
Go,
why.
sure, tell us.
You know what I mean? That happened because I think out of our whole class when I came in,
The most experience.
I was the only one that was I had a plan already.
Okay. But
And
you
you
also
said
had
I was
experience.
already on a
battle.
mission. I was already on a mission.
You had already had a losing record on grind time when you got to
No, that's a fact.
No, it's not
Oh,
a
I
rap.
thought-
That's
No,
not a
no,
battle
no.
he had.
No.
But why didn't you just say you already had battles on ground time?
I'm gonna tell you why.
That was cool.
I know why he's saying that.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
You was already you were putting in work on ground time. Sounds way better than you already
Way
had
better.
I'm gonna tell you why.
But he was getting smacked
He was
on
getting
grind time.
smacked around over there on grind time.
He
You
trying
know,
to
My guys,
He trying to get back in the trenches.
who was
He trying to make up easy right now. He want his podcast back.
Easy call me.
All right, so this is what I'm saying. When you do it, the best way to succeed is failure.
Facts.
Right? Now, one of his last battles in grind time was Sid Vicious, if I'm not mistaken. Not your last, but it was one of your last grind time battles before you, because I remember that's where I got the record from. Before that battle,
the record on
and
that.
you 30'd him.
Right.
Right? So, I always thought that you were more talented than all the dudes you were battling, but for whatever reason, your record was what it was.
Yeah, I had to figure it out.
But for me, that's the best way to learn how to succeed. You got to fail. He failed in grind time, and then he came over and he was the fastest star in a URL class.
No.
Without them, without them
He wasn't a faster. He wasn't faster one than B Magic.
Who wasn't?
He eventually passed, but B Magic was.
No, he wasn't. He went to Summer Madness 2 with Hitman. You know, B Magic was battling me.
B Magic didn't get to Summer Madness till Summer Madness 4.
When you battled B Magic as at that one off,
Right.
That was before me and Clean.
but who was like the hotter one? It was B Magic.
Me after that.
No. Before that battle,
He had already had a battle out with
because
Clean.
you weren't even supposed to battle B Magic
Bro,
for that battle.
I was on World Star.
He did get on.
I had hundreds of thousands.
He
of
was on the
views.
first Summer Madness.
Niggas ain't really know
Right?
B
No,
Magic like
second,
that at that
second.
It
time.
was Summer Madness 2 you was
Summer
on?
Madness,
Alright.
yeah.
Niggas ain't really know B Magic. I got a story. Somebody told me. Tell me how true this is, though. Right?
And don't lie, bro.
Yeah, because they just gotta put smut on your name.
You think I be lying?
And this
No,
is
no,
like
no, I
this
just
is
want
like
you
a
to keep
long
it because
running
it's-
thing.
it's a
And
crazy-
I never
it's a
asked you
crazy
this.
combo.
I never asked you this, right?
On the stream.
After the first PG, when it happened, when Bill battled M City, I battled B Magic. After that event, whatever, people was talking about me and Bill Collector and all of that. I spoke to Smack and all of that, and they was plotting on putting me and Bill Collector on the first Summer Madness because this was right before the first Summer Madness.
Right.
And niggas said the reason why they didn't because you found out and you called complaining how y'all gonna put Bill Collector on there. That's crazy. And
I mean,
so
all right,
they
well-
just scratched it. So I'm like, hold on, I know Froze
Now,
ain't
hold
hate
on.
on me like
Well,
that.
well, hold on.
This is 20 years ago, by the way.
Well, hold on.
We need you to go back to
All right,
the specific.
let me-
Is there
let me
any
do
truth
this.
to that?
Well-
Did you know anything about me? and Bill?
Absolutely
Okay.
not. Now, and what I will say is, why would I have that pool back then? I was one of the shittiest ones of our crew first. Of the whole PG class. For sure, I had a good nigga, what are you talking about? I had a battle. I had a good battle with QP, and I lost to B Magic, cooked, lost to JC, cooked, and I didn't have another battle until Big K, which ended up being my second to last battle. But I never even had no pool over URL. I paid more than $400. So how would I have the pool to be able to call somebody and stop a Summer
Because
Madness
it's not
battle?
cool, but when they see other people from the class, because it happened
disgruntled,
with me
get
too.
mad
Yeah,
about
they don't
somebody
want
so
to
scratchy.
disgruntle like new battlers, like because when I was getting on that my
didn't
known
care,
PG,
bro. It was
people were
disgruntled.
like,
Yeah, I'm about to say, I
people
don't
were
think y'all
complaining,
know.
bro, and they were just like,
Niggas
yo,
used to
nah,
talk
we're
to
not
me
gonna do
filthy,
that.
bro.
Yeah,
I don't remember anything like that. And even if I did, I would have been 18, 17 at the time. I would even be able to claim that work.
Right,
Like,
yeah,
I
yeah,
did
yeah.
that, John. And what? Like, whatever. But no, I don't ever remember anything like that. And my clout with them was never in a position to call. They always fucked with Bill more than me. Always.
So you didn't hate on that
Always.
announcement.
I just answered it.
many
Also,
times
why
you
you
gotta
keep
answer
answering me?
But it's about the hate though.
Nah, they
Like
love
low
Bill.
key. I'm not talking about what
They
you
love Bill.
Out of that class,
Yeah, they love Bill.
Bill definitely was like the first star.
Niggas-
Want to say it?
Norbs didn't used to lie to me. Nah, you fired, but we fuck with Bill. Like, he used to tell me, oh, okay. So I always knew where I was at. You know what I mean? And me and Bill's falling out, that had nothing to do with the position and situation. I mean, Goods called us to be GMB one day. He even said, I ain't really feeling Bill Collector. Like, I told this story a million times, and it never changes. He said he wasn't really feeling Bill like that, the antics and shit like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But he was like, he was fucking what I was doing. Grown man, it fitted. And I told him I was cool because he wasn't really fucking with Bill. Now, me and Bill got on the phone. We were tight at that time, so we was kind of like bidding on Goods for even trying this. Like, why would he try to come holler at me knowing me and Bill Collector's a thing? I didn't go to Bill's next battle, and after he got off stage, it was a blog with him and Goods. Goods got his arm around him like, yeah, this the newest member of GMB. That's when me and his shit started. Young boy corny shit. But, yeah, it had nothing to do with position. He was always respected over there more than me. I respect you for asking me. I mean, but
he was though. They was hype on Bill. Like they wanted Bill
for sure.
If that battle was to happen with me and him on Summer Madness, it would have been because of Bill.
You felt like I stopped that?
Nah, I just knew that was a story. I didn't really care to think if it really happened or not.
Now I want to know who's holding that. Now I want to know who's spun on my name. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna
So
talk
you
about
got you at number one.
I don't even really remember, to be honest with
You
you.
got you at number one.
Career wise.
Career-wise, who you got
Career
two?
wise.
It's got to be JC or Magic.
Yeah, I was actually thinking almost of a tie between JC and Bill. I think Bill career wise is like.
So you would put Bill at number 2.
JC
I can't
Bill,
put him
you.
over. I can't put him.
I don't know.
over.
Do I go over Magic? We was arguing about this today.
Magic's
He was revered as the best
Magic's
punchline
knows-
rapper in the game at his time, was he not?
Yes.
I respectfully,
Yes,
I got a
yes.
good career. I was never revered as the best nothing.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's real shit, right? I was never revered as the
JC
best.
has
ever.
gotten in the comment for best pen. Bill collected probably like
Most best performance.
Right? Yeah.
I was the best at RBE, which was cool. That was my thing. I ended up, but I
was the best man.
I was looked at as the best at RBE.
No, that's real.
Nah, for sure.
That's
Why
real.
the fuck is that so funny? Why the fuck is that so funny?
You don't think Magic's lows, unfortunately, have affected his highs?
I had the same amount of lows as him. That's the same, and you can argue, like Magic was top tier.
But you're not remembered. You're not
Dog, I
remembered
think
as
you
low.
get
No,
known
because
as
my
competing company, right? And your name is what it is. I think that's equivalent to like some of y'all shit.
Yeah.
Because how many people could have done that? How many people would have done that?
You had one of the better comeback stories, I think.
For sure.
Yeah.
I claim
So
my
my
career.
thing's like, so
And it's
that's what I'm
still
saying.
matchups. And it's
Unfortunately,
still
Magic
matchups.
is being like when we watch you battle. I'm expecting you to be great. I'm
Right.
expecting you. I'm not judging you over curve. Unfortunately, right now, I'm like getting happy if Magic just like raps through his stuff.
So he came to my first battle back offer. I appreciate that too.
Like imagine when he smoked John on Bullpen.
Right. In Atlanta in front of everybody.
Never
No, it was funny. He came to my first battle back after 2 years versus Craig Lamar. And I don't know if you remember that battle, but if you go back and watch, he was literally cheering for me. I didn't see it that night, but you go back and you look at the footage. Let's go, Frozen, bro. He's in the back cheering when I hit a bomb. And I ain't really talked to John all like that during my whole 2-year layoff. So I knew that was clearly from me being in his class. He got to know I'm nice. Like, he got respect for me. You know I'm talented. But I'm at a low right now, and he pulled up, and he was cheering for me. That's something that stood out to me. So I always want to tell you I appreciated you for that because that meant something to me. I was at a low point when I battled Craig Lamar. I didn't even know if I still could write a rap. So to have that first battle back and you cheering for me, I don't even know if you go watch it. You might not even remember. You was showing love. You was showing love, and I appreciate that. But so where we at? We at 3. Because Loso keep interrupting your 3 and he messing up your list.
It's hard between JC and Bill. It's hard because I really feel like Bill's career.
JC also won a tournament.
He did. But Bill damn near won 2. On 2 different leagues.
Damn, he did on 2 different leagues.
He
Came in second and
Who
won.
got the better resume?
That's what I'm saying. That's even
Jay.
I think JC got the better resume.
Bill resume.
Wasn't Bill
kinda
battling his
crazy
homie?
too,
What
bro.
about the
Do we
tournament?
gotta go through Bill resume right now?
No, Bill resume crazy.
Bill resume is crazy.
Froze be underplaying his career. You done great, Froze. You up there with greats. You have some. No, I'm gonna be honest with you, Maserati. I appreciate that. I like showing the brothers love when they come through. You know, I don't like overly talk about myself. But if you were wondering, Froze thinks he's the first ballot Hall of Famer. I just be clear on that for you. I thought because some of these dudes because I tell you what, you gotta understand. I got drafted out of high school. You know what I mean? John ended up being the most successful, but he went to UCLA for 4 years, got developed under a nice coach. He was more pro ready when they grabbed him. You know what I'm saying? Me, I was a hothead, I was young, a little overweight, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? A little different. We just had different walks, but I always like showing, the brothers that come through, that love. So if you feel like I'm underselling myself, I'm not. I know I'm froze, nigga. Respectfully, I do. So we got, all right, so are we on your career list? Because we're 35 fucking minutes on this list. All right, so career list, boom. So we got, you won. Is it Bill 2? Make your mind up.
I'm gonna go JC.
So then you got to go Bill 3? Because that's what, all right, so we
That's
got
why I think it's
career.
funky,
That's where it gets real funky.
Because you got B Magic on the board, you got QP, and you got Raw on the board. Who gets the 4th spot? Who gets the 4th spot?
Say that again.
You got
Who's on the board?
QP on the board.
QB, so Q,
You got Rosenberg on the
QB.
board, and you
I gotta
got
put
B-
Magic at
QP.
4.
I agree with you.
I gotta put
all right,
Magic at
so
4.
he's got Magic at 4.
Because of the point that you made, though. Only because of that. Because if you line up everything, that's the one thing that'll stand out. Magic was the best puncher. Like, so even to this day, when we got new punches, there's no way you could talk about punching in battle rap and not bring up B Magic.
Yeah.
And battle rap is based on punching.
And I think if you battle B Magic today, he'd be the underdog.
Yeah, and he whooped my ass.
Yeah.
Funny how things
He
work out.
underdog today.
Yeah, today, right
Who
now.
beat Underdog?
If
Magic.
B&B Magic battle right
Against
now.
Raw.
Probably.
Definitely.
Definitely.
I'm the A side. I'm the A side in that battle. 2023.
side of your battle?
Yeah.
And then
Who
I
the A
got
side of your battle?
come on, man.
Between you and John. Between you and
Come
Loso.
on, man.
Who the A side?
Listen, I'm number one.
Chilla wasn't in
We
our
on
class.
Number 5 right now, and we just got to him. I'm on number 1. We on number 5. We just got to him.
Damn. But John, that hurt my
five.
feelings.
Just getting to you.
You know
We
what
had
I'm
5.
saying? And I'm gonna put clean at 6.
Yeah.
Put clean.
Who we
at
have at
6.
5?
You.
Oh, you got me at 5? Yeah. It's top 5, respectfully.
Yeah,
seven.
put
My list a
clean
little
at
different, but I got
6.
you.
There you go.
My list a little different.
And then everybody else.
All right.
Ain't ranking bomb
And
or
City.
Nah, you ain't. M City
Bomb.
was over bomb, respectfully.
So what's your list?
But that's
I got-
that's career.
Yes.
List. That's the
All right,
career.
that's correct.
list.
What's your list?
Yeah, what's your list?
I got John number 1.
Okay.
I got Jolene Carter number 2. I got Froze number 3.
Okay.
I got Magic 4.
I'm not mad at that.
I got Bill 5. QP 6.
Everybody else.
Everybody else.
Right. So we got the same 1, 2.
Yeah, I'm at the 3 in my zone. You got me at 5. I got me at 3.
You got
Not
2
too
and
big of
3
a-
above Magic.
I got
and
me above
Bill.
Magic
And
and
Bill.
Bill.
Why?
We don't talk about it. Analyze that for us.
We ain't asked him why he was at 1. All right.
We all agree with it.
Yeah, we all agree with that.
I think my win-loss record. We did it today. I was like 26-6 with 2 no
Now,
contests.
to be fair, we didn't count any of the bullshit.
No small league, 1-rounder, nothing like that. I was 26-6. But
You're 26-6 in your career.
And 2.
and 2. No,
You're
2
26
no
and 2.
contests.
26, 6, and 2. No contest.
Two no-
What's 2 not contests?
Me and Bill was a no contest. Terrible battle mixed thinking with fries. Right? And who-
Rex.
And, no, Rex wasn't a no contest. We counted that as a dub. You kidding me?
Which one was the no contest?
Trying to think who the other no contest was.
Yeah,
Me and
you had
Reed.
to.
Me and Reed. Me and Reed.
Wait, why are those no contests again?
Battles weren't. We lost as viewers.
Yeah, like it was a shitty battle. Me and Reed.
1, 2, 1.
The crowd.
That's one of my favorite bars of all time.
I think I have one of the top memorable quotable schemes in battle rap history. I don't know if any.
Could you say that?
You know, see what they do for views. I
Got
don't know
anything
if
over see what they
John
do
got
for
a
views?
moment like that, right? Like,
Bro, I got one of the greatest moments.
John has moments.
no, I didn't say. I didn't.
Chain snap.
That was Chain back.
Chain back, go get it. You went to chain back, go get it.
Chain back, go get it over. See what they do for views.
Jack Boys.
Yes.
Why are you so?
Because y'all finished y'all battle.
Yes.
Y'all finished y'all battle.
That's a crazy line.
I don't know.
Is that a
No, I'm not saying it ain't a moment.
It is a moment. Don't
See what they do with you?
All right, hold on.
That's not a moment. That's a crazy line.
Let me explain something.
That's a
Let me explain something.
That's a moment.
Hold on, I just want to say
They
something,
do
y'all.
for views
You
ever until you did that.
you guys have to understand that the world stole that from me. It was so like,
And they don't even
you know,
attribute it
yeah,
to
no,
them.
I don't get the credit. for
That
it.
line is more famous than
Everybody in different genres. I done seen Deion Sanders post this shit. Like, to see what they do for views. That act like that. That done reached.
Okay.
That done reached. Get your chain back. Go get it. Was a haymaker. It was a room shock. It was a room shocker.
You know what else
I
it
take-
is?
what was it?
It's also a skit on a TV show on Peacock. Yeah, they took
Shout
that
out to
whole
you.
shit and made a show out of it. So what are you talking about? You mentioned Deion Sanders.
No,
You think
right.
Deion Sanders say, go get it, nigga?
Respectfully.
Do we got to see where them numbers is at?
No. I'm just saying. See what they do. Like, I'm just saying. See, I believe see what they do for views is you can argue top 5, top 10. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
like
I think you could put that up there with Big Gerald.
that's the way you talk to your son. That's where I got it at. In the likes of that, rubbing shoulders with that, I do. Respectfully.
But it ain't bigger than go get it, man. I'm sorry, man. I don't know.
I'm not mad at you saying that. I can't. That was a
Put them
moment.
all up.
Put the ball up.
Hold it. Put a poll up.
Don't forget my first round versus Old Red. We not about the. We're not
I
about
thought your
the
first round
average.
verse Hollow was crazy.
I got like, come on.
No. But those none of those beat your Hitman.
I'm about to say Hitman, bro. Hitman, the Hitman battle was different.
Yeah,
Mr.
no, yeah,
Wavy
man.
first. Oh my God.
But even the Hitman
though,
one
because
was just
Hitman
like,
was-
yeah.
And
All the odds
at
were
the time,
against
and
you.
then you was
You was
the-
what,
you the
12
underdog
years
at that
old?
point.
I be judging shit like
You was
off,
an underdog in that.
12 years old.
I was like 12 years
Yeah, he
old,
was
bro.
dumb as shit. I don't think he had a beard yet.
I tell people all the time too, bro. Y'all class though.
Fuck
y'all
that. Put
were
a
like,
poll. Mirror, put a poll up. Put John and froze, and I just asked the question so you know what was better, chain back, go get it, or see what they do for views. Put that out.
I'll be very surprised if that's close.
I'm surprised.
You in the zone.
I'm surprised
so.
that
No,
you.
no,
I'm
we in
surprised.
the zone.
You gotta let.
My chat. No, my chat thorough.
Let's talk battle rap. Put the poll
No,
up.
we're biased over here.
I
Because
don't
Hero
care
be
what
close.
poll. I don't care where you put a
We're
poll.
biased over here.
I don't care where you put a poll up. I don't think people would. I'm talking about what I think the people would say. I don't feel like there's no real right or wrong.
Say my house, nigga. What you mean?
Like,
See what I'm saying?
not gonna beat them here.
Right here.
He said, "Mama froze."
It's a
That's her birthday. Facts. Chain back, got it. Go get it. Now I ain't gonna hold you.
I don't
When you
think
say,
it's gonna be close.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Stop saying it ain't gonna be close because you feel
Oh.
yeah, please.
You've been taking shots all night though.
Yeah, Casamigo.
That's a fact. That's a fact. 3-letter man. He just texted me.
What he say?
He said, wasn't he said you was Sire boy, young boy at one point.
Oh, you was his son.
He texted that too.
That's what he
Yeah,
said.
I tell you what,
said.
I think
Sideboy was ahead of John John. Then John John surpassed him. Like
yeah, early on.
he said, like you skipped that part of the story.
That's what he said. Yeah, that's a fact.
Show me
bro.
that text. Show me that text.
I thought Sire boy was fire, bro.
Yes,
He-
bro.
He wasn't part of your class. though.
No, but he
Sire made me step my shit up because I felt like he was smoking shit, and I wasn't carrying my part of the team.
Hold on, John. Hold on. Let's
So I
bring
had
this
to
back.
step my
Hold on,
shit
John.
up.
Bring this back though. Bring that back though.
What?
I told you it's not gonna be close, bro.
said-
I'm
Yeah, look
telling
at
you,
that.
and this is on his channel.
No, but I told you they keep
dirty
it
in the
real.
zone.
No, I wouldn't want them to lie. I mean, I would want them to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? If that's the way they felt. I think they're both moments, though. You know what I mean? So, and to me, greatness is greatness.
Right.
Like if you want to say, you know, Kobe's game winner versus the Suns was better than Iverson, Cross, and Jordan, that's okay.
Right.
Or stepping over Tyronn, they still great moments to me. So, you know, I'm humble to be even to feel like I got something like that. Like Loso don't got one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like
He's
we,
got a
me and,
moment.
no,
That's not true.
I won round.
You got one of them?
we just
Go get it,
me
man.
and John sharing.
I won round.
Loso didn't do it
I
yet.
just won. I got a round of the year. You never had a round of the year.
I don't know. My second round versus Clips was nominated. It was on the
Where?
on
Nominated, I won.
What?
I won. Think about it. It's like battles happening every.
ain't shit.
Even
wanna
now
talk
though.
to,
No, but
Jay
even now though.
Black.
That's
Wanna
a
talk
round
to
of the
Smack,
year.
Smack,
Who was it first?
Vixen.
No, he lost his mind.
That was a
Bro,
fire
like-
round. A fire round.
No, not just fight. Like it was
Round of the year? Vote round of the year? On the URL or just like a general?
Saying
in
you
the
don't
world.
reach that level.
That was champion. We're talking about champion. I won it on URL and I won it on champion.
That's fair.
Talk heavy.
I swept the awards that year. One moment of the year, won all that, bro.
With that round?
Hey, everything, bro. Everything. I just looked at the camera.
I
I didn't even say anything.
So you think
No, I'm
that?
joking. No, I said a lot. But what I'm saying
Well,
is,
I-
to
I'm
say
gonna
I don't
say-
have one of those.
Oh, it was a
that's
joke,
crazy,
Loso. My bad.
though. No, you're right. You're right. No, I feel you.
Niggas
I'm
ain't,
trying
that's
to
what I'm
cook
saying. You think niggas came here to joke?
You
bro.
know, you all night.
Niggas ain't playing.
It's
You
like
might as well
old
have
timing.
that fucking dunked on.
It's crazy, man.
Where they coming there and talking?
Well, I
to you?
appreciate y'all pulling up. Check your fucking temperature a little bit. We done got pizza, Casamigos. Y'all done mad at me. What the fuck I did? But I love the energy, John. I love the energy because I think you know what's up. I think you know the vibe in the culture right now. I think you know the temperament around this battle.
Will you
So
be-
you can,
will you
don't
be in
touch me,
attendance?
Loso.
Will you be in
Don't touch me.
Will you
Don't
be in
touch me.
attendance?
Yes, in my motherfucking living room. Because I think I'm gonna do. Because I think I'm gonna.
pay-per-view.
Because I'm about to pay. I'm gonna support. I'm about to pay for you.
Yeah, but you know, it's something different about like being to say, yo, I was in the building watching John on an easy in Philly.
Yeah, but we're gonna spend the money on the pay-per-view and then we're gonna make it back on the
So
Yeah,
y'all niggas really like got beef, like y'all can't see each other and speak, like
It ain't beef or
it's just
nothing like
weird.
that.
It's just
It's
why even.
You
If
know,
it was beef, you wouldn't even be covering this event.
it's all love.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So yes, he would.
You still monetize that.
He got John in
I
the
know.
talking about.
No. I would be covering whatever I want to cover,
Yeah.
right? It ain't beef. It's obviously.
Battle rap shit.
A misunderstanding.
Listen, it is what it is for me. You know what I mean? It is what it is for me.
Well, Frozy, we came here to really welcome you to Bullpen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bullpen?
Since the niggas ain't appreciate you,
Get
ain't
this
you
damn shit up, man.
know what I'm saying?
Bullpen,
Easy if you got anybody else, that's a good
I'm the trenches.
You want some of this?
I'll take some of that.
Actually, nah.
You good?
Yeah, I don't want to dilute it.
Nah, that's love, man. That's love. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know I got love for the bullpen. Even though I've only been offered one battle in my whole fucking career since it's been
Two.
Turn it down.
Turn it down.
No, PG, remember he canceled on me.
No, but the last time I remember.
Loso.
Right.
Yeah, that's what you was
He tried to pay me
about.
Gwitty numbers.
Yeah.
Tried to pay me Gwitty numbers. That's why I'm retired. I ain't fucking with you battle rap artists.
Box
Yeah,
office.
man. I feel like Fro sell a little bit of tickets nowadays. You know what I mean? Got a little bit of a following. I need a little bit of a check.
What you feel about Froze becoming a streamer slash
You feel like
podcaster?
Clips retired, B? Because that's everybody
he
saying
did say that. That was fire.
Do you feel like Clips? Because I feel like that's
That's the battles he
if
said.
it ain't Shane, it's
He
Clips.
said it again?
He done said, yeah,
said it
it's the
against
third
Ward.
time he done said it.
He
I'm
said it
starting to take it
against,
personal.
Let me ask you this: you started streaming after the Clips battle?
I started streaming
We technically started doing the podcast with Easy.
yeah, right after the Clips
That was
battle.
It
before.
was right after the Clips battle.
Yeah, not too long.
So he can say that. After I battled Froze, he started podcasting. I don't know what happened, how it happened.
Yeah.
But on the timeline,
But you still get.
Johnny Clips versus Rosenberg Raw podcast.
But Ro, you still getting. Yeah, your phone's still ringing though.
Yeah.
Today.
As long as it's
Today.
okay, as long as it's still
Ask
ringing,
him
you
how
can.
he feel. I don't think he want to go back outside.
Well, nah, just for me, I feel like when you second guessing this shit like fighting, man, we face embarrassment every time we get in the ring. If anybody don't understand that, that's what we signed up for. You never know what they got. We all got personal shit we don't want in this culture. Our family, our girls' names, our ex names, our baby mom. Let's keep it a bean. So for me, it's like I feel like the newer generation is getting more corny. They digging more deep for personal shit instead of having the talent that we had to get into the game. You know what I mean?
We ain't know nothing about each other.
It's just you know, and it just I feel like the sucker shit that go on, it compromises the fun for me. And now I'm doing it for just a check. So if the fun ain't there, I'm now more vulnerable. I mean, look, y'all motherfuckers saying Shayna didn't kill me. So you know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you're not completely dialed into battling, you can't get in the ring, you can ruin your resume like that. And we've seen countless of legends or dudes that are going to be revered as all-timers that might have went out looking bad because they was just chasing checks. Y'all remember me, I was whooping ass before I left, bare minimum. And I love doing this shit. And I don't think it's enough clean media and platforms for us. You know what I mean? I don't know. I ain't tooting my own horn. I don't know how many bloggers could have got you to pull up. But you pulled up here, and I know that got something to do with me and my relationships with being able to resonate with you being in the ring. We both battle rappers. We share that, all of us. You know what I'm saying? So
You gonna get that itch again though.
If the name right? Because now look, he done built a platform for himself, right? So there's more things that come along, you know, with it now. You know what I'm saying? So that the situations are a little different now.
control.
I just know the competitor you are. I don't know if you want to go out like that. I don't know if you want that to be your last.
You got Goods, you got Calico, you got Verbs, you got all them guys.
But here's the thing: I feel like this.
John.
You can't. I don't feel like you should let your last battle dictate how you feel. Like, because if you feel that way, just because you're coming off a loss, you're supposed to force yourself. Like before I battle Surf, I've been said I'm not battling next year because I felt like I'm only doing it to be. I turned down the Surf contract twice. Surf called me, bro.
I was wondering what happened.
Yeah, he's like, yo, what
John,
are you
what you
doing?
doing? I'm too certain. Why you signing that?
Right. So
No
and
bullshit.
it's so real. Surf told me the realest shit. He said, look, I'm going to tell them I only want to battle you. So therefore, what you ask for, they're going to give it to you. Because this is
That's thorough.
I wanna
Free
battle.
Surf.
Free Surf.
That's fine.
So I said, all right, mind you, at this time, I don't even really feel like battling.
Yeah, no, that's a fact though. That's a fact.
So now I'm about to, all right, we're going to see.
I'm not saying I won't never battle again. I just said I'm retired.
Right.
You know, don't call me for the bullshit. I got a channel. I got to follow, and I
Right.
feel like I can prove. I
But
can
so-
break. You know, so
When they sent me the contract, I got what I asked for.
Right.
It was like, all right, so since I asked for that and I got it, gotta sign this contract now, right?
right.
But my mind is already made up.
I see what you're saying.
My mind is already made up. Doesn't matter what happens
way
with
you
the
get
Surf
pressed out.
battle.
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Regardless. The battle with Surf happens, all I'm thinking about, let's just get this shit over with.
Please.
The whole time though,
The whole time.
So he I don't. This your blood brother, or this your man? This your man? This your brother? That's your brother. That's your brother. That's my brother. Obviously, the nigga call me every day. I could be on Xbox chilling with the gang. Yo, where that first at? You know what I mean? Yo, let me hear that first. Let me hear that third. And it's also pressure. And I don't miss that shit. I come here and turn this camera on. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still could do it, but he's my brother. It's a pressure that your homies put on you. Right. Yo, how them three rounds coming, froze? Right. You can't lie because they want to hear the shit. Right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Doing? Like, but I don't. I just want to chill and go to work and get the paper. Like, I don't know. That's just me. So you still obviously got fight in you, and I think a certain certain matchups to get you outside, right?
I had to go look for it. Like, my thing is, every battle I take, it got to be a point to it.
I can tell you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's everything. Like, how I moved this year was really political. This battle with Easy is the only battle with Easy. I feel like it's like this, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the real battle. Not to say none of the other battles was real battles, but it was more so like strategic moves of why I'm doing certain shit.
It was a build up to this one.
Do you wish you had the Surf battle back? Or do you think because of how you was feeling at the time, regardless, that was going to happen?
Yeah, regardless. And then the situations changed. Like, me and Surf really developed a relationship. Like, it's different now. Now we talking to him there every day, every other day.
Surf is genius.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Diabolical.
Walked you right into it.
Diabolical.
At least it's funny when you know and you can look back, though.
Right. But I just wish, the only thing I wish happened with the Surf battle, it happened earlier. 5 years, 4 years earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it would have happened better. Like, before, at least before the Lux and 40 bars battle.
Right.
You know what I mean? I feel like it would. But other than that, like, I don't really, you know what I mean?
What is a win? What is a win
Saturday? What
are
you thinking? Hold on real quick.
No, you hold on real quick. What is a win? That's what I keep talking about. Love is love, gang.
Hold on, my boy.
Yeah. How that millennials be y'all? What does a win mean for John this Saturday? Or are you not even tripping? Like, obviously you expect a win.
I mean,
but what does a win mean for you?
I want to win. I'm gambling on me. I believe in me. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like everything that I've been saying about me and Easy, about me being better, I believe I'm better. So long as I got the material to carry out, to show that I'm better, I believe in that. Like, I've never been a nigga that's afraid to lose. If somebody's better than the shit that I'm clipped up with, like, nigga, like, long as you knew to come with that. You know what I mean? But I just honestly don't feel like the nigga is better than me. You know what I mean? I feel like I could really shut everybody up. I could flip the coach on his head on Saturday.
Could that give you the motivation to have more incentive to have a better 2024?
I mean,
not to say you had a bad 2023, but you said right now the way you need fights, it has to be like a point. Are you a little? If you win this, just because you feel like you shutting some people up, and it's a big win for John, no matter how you want to slice it,
right?
You know, is John back outside a little more next year?
Nah, because because we know how this shit go. Once you go somewhere, they expect that again, right? So to get, let's say I get crazy with Easy, the next time they see me, they expecting that, no matter who it is,
right?
So I got to decide on who I'm going to battle that's going to bring that same type of.
Because it can't be a lay down.
It can't just be.
Can't be a lay down.
You know what I mean? So I got to really lock in. There got to be some real incentive, bro. Like,
what was you going to ask him? My bad. What was the point? You don't remember?
No, I do remember.
Oh, my bad.
I was going to ask him what was he thinking in real time during that Surf battle.
Get this shit over with.
Yes. Like during the battle.
That's it.
Like, what we going to tell? Like, do you? All right, give me a battle you felt like you lost, Loso.
Where's Rossi?
That's the only one. Yeah.
Oh my God, you got murdered. So what was
somebody in the chat wanted to ask him about that too.
What was it? Okay. No. I ain't gonna lie. So you my dog.
Hey, you real for skipping that one.
Yeah, no. You my dog. You my dog. You my dog. But like that could go in. That might be able to go into the top 5 body bags of all time if we being real. If we being real, right?
No,
you set your man up for that. Tell him.
I set myself up with that.
So look, real time. Like real
honestly,
time.
I'm gonna be real. Yeah. The only thing for me, I was just, you got to think about it. There was a narrative right before that battle that I had never lost. Okay. So for me, the whole time when I choked,
I was just upset with myself. So I wasn't really. I'm gonna be totally honest. I wasn't really hearing.
Okay.
Like I wasn't really paying attention.
So like at no point it was like, damn,
To this
he's
day,
fucking me up.
No, I knew because you're hearing the crowd. I'm not stupid, and you got to think about it. I told John this too. I hate talking about this.
Yeah. No, we gotta hear it. It's an exclusive.
The optics of that day, because we battled on a Thursday. People don't know that. It was remember it was Super Bowl.
That's
Julio
a weird day to battle.
Yeah, but Julio Jones had did the event.
Yeah, it
the Super Bowl weekend. So they wanted it on Thursday.
Yeah,
so did it on Thursday. But any battler who was a battler was there on the stage. You have John Surf, K-Shon, Shotgun.
The
Jazz.
who's.
Everybody. So not only is it that, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just, DC on Fly in the building, Hit and Holler, everybody in the building.
QCP.
Yeah, everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, so to me, it
They
was
said
just
Briz took Loso innocence.
That's how it got me drinking. I wasn't drinking before. Nah, I'm joking. Nah, I wasn't
drinking before, Briz.
Oh, Red fucked me up like that.
But see, that's the
At
difference.
least you only had one rounder.
But this is the thing though. For me though,
It didn't feel like a one rounder though, gang.
Nah, because they was rapping for like 7, 8. But look, for me though, I take that as just like, yo, that term, I was just like, yo, never again. That's all I told myself. I said,
Did you not think time at any point? Like, oh, yo, time, you know?
hell yeah. I was like, come on, John, you my man. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it was
and
supposed to be, I
Craig,
forgot how
let
many
him do
minutes. I forgot how many minutes it's supposed to be. But you know, I mean,
John couldn't save it. That's the worst. Because O-Red did it for 3 rounds like that. Just walking me.
Each round?
Every round. Just walking me, bro. Just walking me, bro. Couldn't do nothing. Yes.
But you didn't choke though.
Yes, he did.
No, but he made the pressure of what he was doing made me forget my rounds. I had.
Oh, word.
Yeah,
I went see for me.
I've never been rattled like that.
Huh?
I never.
Red?
He said, I
Let
let
me
that
ask you
shit
a question.
crank
I
on
don't
the
remember
back of a
that.
mini tank. Reload, keep dumping. I turn your stomach into a piggy bank. He was hitting me with shit like that every bar.
What was your homie saying to you after that battle?
Yeah,
Like, what's that car ride?
When he was pulling out the pictures.
Come on, man.
Come
Come on, man. It was bad, John.
They don't bring
It
it
was
up.
bad, John.
So that's
I still
like-
have nightmares about it.
They just skip that. You got to think about. No, for me it's different though because they gonna kill me on this. They gonna kill me on this. But you got to think about. I don't care. I mean, I don't care. But like, bro, it's my only million-view battle.
That's
So,
unfortunate and
you know what I'm
fire.
saying? But it's fire though that you got a
That's
$1 million
unfortunate
battle
fire.
off of
It's
you, right?
platinum.
Because at the end of
Well,
the
we
day,
can
like,
lie
you
about
gotta
it.
understand, like John, this is what I'm trying to tell him. Like, as much as he was going crazy, like at the time, the temperature of that time, like there was a narrative, like, yo, I just got off the known PG. I did Bullpen, all this stuff. So it was just like it was some momentum, and then we do this battle, and then this happened. So to me, I mean, I look at the million views. I'm like, well, they kind of want to see me get killed. So I was like, all right,
Listen, when I'm having a bad day,
I was
I'll put that
I
battle.
was about to say my confession. It's like 3 or 4 battles. If I want to see a nigga really draw, and it's Briz versus Mr. Wavy. Briz versus Loso is one of them.
I never thought that the Wavy one was. Maybe I gotta watch that again.
man.
Because they been putting that up there with me, and I was like,
K-Shon, JC. Like if I want to see somebody die.
Y'all go back.
first of all, you're crazy that you want to see that because I don't like seeing that.
I'm
competitor.
No, you got me too.
I don't do that.
No, you got to understand.
I want to ask
It's a
y'all.
short.
I don't ever watch clips and recs. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Like,
so I tell you what. Anytime a rapper chokes on stage, I want to turn it off immediately. When I'm watching a live video, I feel for him. Like anytime I'm watching this, come on, man, yo, turn this shit off, bro. This
if
nigga
you
ass.
just better
I
than
be
somebody,
upset.
I'll watch.
You know what I mean? So I get it, but no, for me, it's not that. I don't feel bad for the person that it's happening to. It's that if he's smoking him that bad, it usually means his material is crazy. And some of them battles, the whole Michael Jackson scheme versus JC with K-Shon, JC, are you okay? Are you that shit fire?
But see, bro, this is the thing though. Let me say this. This
Sean versus Verb.
Yeah, that was a crazy one too.
Well, yeah, because Verb was checking him on the show, on the Total Slaughter show, making him crazy, making him like a young boy.
Those battles you just mentioned though, besides Wavy, right, who is obviously he's not battling. Every one though, like JC went after that and was still killing. You after that, like you had a crazy career. Me, I tell people all the time, it's like, yo, you could do all you want, but like since then, bro, like when Champion started doing their list, bro, I've missed one list.
No,
What
also,
like this? That's what I'm saying. Like to me, I'm just like yo, like around it, like me. I never went out of that battle and was like, all right, cool, I'm about to sit out. Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and kill now. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
Now, granted, and you always gonna have people type in was like, oh, but what about yada yada? To this day, that's been what 4 years ago, or something like that.
you gonna do it
But
forever.
I mean, to me, I think it speaks more. I just speaks more like when you're able to go ahead and go through that.
Absolutely.
And say, all right, cool.
Can y'all go back and watch battles that y'all feel like y'all lost?
Hell no.
I haven't seen it. Like
can?
it depends. Like
So you could watch that surf battle.
Nigga still.
I could watch battles that they said I lost, and I don't feel like I lost. But not like the Brit. I'll never watch. I wouldn't put that up unless it's
What
like
about
you
you,
know
Ron?
Friday the 13th.
What about you,
I'm like,
Ron?
all
I'm
right.
not a big fan of watching the elbows.
No.
Who?
So how many times have you watched the Shayna battle?
I don't. The first time when it
One
premiered.
watch.
That's not a bad one though,
When it
bro.
premiered.
Watch.
When it premiered,
Do
That's
you
not a
ever go
bad
back
one.
and check out the O-Reds?
here and there. I never really get out the first round for the over.
You're
I
fire
never, I
first
never
round.
watch the picture part.
Have you lost?
Because it makes me want. It makes me want to fight O-Red today.
My thing, I can watch my battles like it's not even me. So a lot of the times,
and Surf.
I can watch that battle. I'm just watching a battle.
Yeah.
So if I'm watching Surf get crazy and I'm a fan of Surf, I'm like, yo, this nigga's wildin'.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at me sitting there like, hold
Yeah.
on. Nah,
Only reason why I can't watch my is because I choked in it. But like for instance, like the consensus when I got on stage with Chef Trez was that Chef Trez won. To me, I just think it's a fire battle, so I could watch me versus Chef Trez.
Right.
For sure.
Like I could do that.
Yeah, like me and A Ward's a close battle. I watch that. I can watch that.
Yeah. But that was an underwhelming battle.
It was underwhelming for sure.
I'll tell you what I can watch. I can't watch me and K-Shine. I think I had some shit for Surf, I think. You know
Was
what
that
I
the
mean?
night? See what they do for views happen? Sawed off shotty, that shit shooting our breadsticks. Walk up on the body. He said that to you. Get him that dick.
He started that line with you?
He started that with
Yo, I did not
you.
know
I
that.
started that with
Yeah, I
you.
can't watch that one.
Wait, is
Yo,
he
I
dead?
cannot
He started
fucking
with
with
you?
mine, bro.
Yes. Yes, man.
Is he dead? Kicked him first.
Did
It
you
was
know?
so
Did you
fire.
know that Suge?
Yeah. So fire.
Suge, what your life like was with you?
Our class is the best class. Our class is the best PG class.
Yeah,
ever.
what your
That's how you
life
get
like?
like
He
post.
did that first.
What your life like was
Everything
Suge
happened.
started on Froze. He needed
Suge
that
will
for Froze.
confirm that. Suge will
That's
confirm that.
fire. I'm the only one that ever got hit with 2 strap-ins though.
That's crazy.
Which was unnecessary.
That was crazy. That's the first one.
That was bad. Hopefully the audio is good.
Cut the street, cut the street.
Audio is slow.
Back to back. Wow. Hey, what's crazy though? You was like, I tried to let you go.
I tried to let it go.
You understand, bro? He was just like, nah, we not.
We here.
We've been on this
know what he
stream.
meant.
We've been on this
That's
stream.
why I don't. That's why I don't
Almost
like
2 hours.
drinking.
That was the
That's why I
first
don't like
bad joke.
drinking, Rose.
All right, my bad.
That was flagrant.
Oh shit!
It's like, yo, Loso, we talking about battle. Why you bringing up your sex life?
The chat been waiting too.
Oh my God, nigga. Yo, I hope nobody don't click that up and put it on Twitter.
Why
Hey,
getting
as
clicked
soon as
up?
that girl- I'm
Right, battle rap bum gonna get you. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, I'm a flag Rosenberg. Yeah.
Not 2 of them. Sheesh.
Yo, I know this. I know that. That only say, we only got 88 likes. Hey, chat, can y'all hit the like button for Froze? If not, hit the like button. It's my mom's birthday. Hit the like button for that.
Yeah.
Right? We here in the Superstream. It's lit right now. We got the Bullpen in the building. They going to war this Saturday with some of my beloved Philadelphians.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a war on Saturday, man. Don't we not coming in there with the mindset this shit about to be sweet. This is just we know what type of environment we going into.
Right.
I feel like, you know what I mean? We built
Y'all prepped
we
for
built
that.
for any environment.
Right.
That's what we here to show. And we could go on record and say every time Bullpen battled another league, we won. And it hasn't been close.
Y'all undefeated?
Yes. Yes.
What was the reason? Didn't y'all battle the Battle Academy?
Yes.
Y'all got him?
Yes. Good night. 4-1. Good night.
Love is love. Shout out to the Battle Academy. Shout out to
Battle
Stiz.
Academy. Shout out to Stiz, my
Shout
guy.
out to the guy.
That's a fact. We're gonna spin the block on that.
Is there any pressure for you, like off of how like the stage is set around Easy and John, and then you see like the rest of the card is like John folks versus his folks. Do you feel like you got to go get one for the bullpen? Is that where your mindset is? Are y'all on that bullpen verse trenches shit? Is that the mindset? Sure. Are y'all and are y'all breaking it down for battle? So why isn't every battle judge there?
It can be. Do y'all have judges picked yet?
No, they picking when they get there.
What up, Rose?
I mean, I'm gonna be at the crib, bro. I ain't gonna be in the venue, and I ain't gonna lie to you and act like I'm gonna be in the venue. I mean, you know.
Only person I saw say something with Quest McCody. That was it.
Yeah. You know.
I would trust Froze as a judge.
I would, yeah.
With Easy.
He should. I wouldn't burn nobody out of 25. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie to you. If there's any, like my fault, Brody. I don't think I'd pick a different battle rapper for the position that John is in. Like, I think he thrives in this position that he's in. So I don't think if Easy is like thinking like, yo, this is an easy lick, I think that could put him in trouble. Like, I think that could have him in trouble. Cause John in this situation, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. It's dangerous because he can compete at the highest level with the best.
Jay Black said Raw would be a great judge. Shout out to Jay Black. Quest McCody would be one too. I think
Jay
he would
Black
be a great.
me too, but that's another situation.
Black ducking you?
Yeah, of course.
So that's why you pulled up here?
With all that hostility?
Exactly.
It's really towards Black. Black, you got me catching.
Black,
Black, you got me catching strays, Black. Sent you to the wrong cheesesteaks, by you looking crazy.
That's a fact too. That's a fact. Jay Black, come on.
That's why I went
even
safe.
put blogs about cheesesteaks. You know you set me up, Black. I see you on the wall. You standing on it though. Shout out to Black. You
Black
standing on it.
He swear that's his cheesesteak spot. I spoke to him personally. He said, Froze, I promise you, that's where I get my steaks from.
Yeah,
I believe
it's not good. Man.
It was trash. Did you like the cheesesteak?
What cheese? Where's the cheese?
They didn't put no cheese on your steak.
Plain steak.
Yeah.
You sent him for a steak sandwich? Black, they don't represent us like that. Black.
When I unwrap the sandwich, I need to see cheese through the paper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
See, I kept it safe. We out in the county. Black, I went and got him some pizza. You shouldn't even have sent him for no steak. You shouldn't even have sent him for no steak. That's where you fucked up, brother. You know, you sent him, you know. All right, y'all. We ready to get up out of here. John, you got anything you want to say to the people? Where can they get the pay-per-view at?
Yeah, if y'all got the pay-per-view already, please go get that rapgrid.com / drop your location. Rapgrid.com. Get that now. Everybody should be tuned in. Don't bootleg, please.
Living La Vida Loso. You want to say anything before we get out of here?
If you in Philly, man, make sure you pull up to the event. Tickets still available. Go ahead and Eventbrite, man. Go ahead and cop the ticket now. If not, like you said, man, cop that pay-per-view. Loso versus Mike P tomorrow or Saturday.
Shout out to the bullpen.
Face-offs tomorrow.
Face-offs tomorrow. Shout out to the bullpen. Shout out to the trenches. We got another super.
Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Y'all ready?
Hold on, Mama Froze.
Mama Froze. You happy birthday,
Y'all
Mama
ready?
Froze?
We're gonna sing happy birthday to Mama Froze.
Yes, it is.
Birthday.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
All right, on 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mama Froze. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, amen. We got love you, Mom. We got another Superstream December 26th. Love is love. It's Froze. I see you when I see you.
Big Froze, big Froze. Big Froze, big Froze. Now that you see it, they watch me like they watch the news.